Get our coffee rolling. There we go. Oh my God. Thank you, Snakebite. Draft King, good morning, my brother. Good morning. I had it on mute. So it's balance today is what we're talking about for the first 5 minutes with no, or at least a couple minutes with nothing. How you doing, James? It's all good, Snakebite. We appreciate you being here. We're talking about balance, I guess, today. I have absolutely none of it in my life. I'm on one end of the spectrum or the other, and I figured we'd come together and figure out what that means. Uh, 6 a.m. Yeah, it's 7 a.m. here. A little early. I fell asleep early last night. Found myself in a stressful place and just decided to go to bed early. You know. Yeah. But it is what it is. We keep pushing forward and doing the best we can to the best of our ability to try to find balance, appreciation, love, hope, and respect in our heart for our brothers and sisters out there. For all my friends, thank you for joining me this morning. Sorry I muted you guys out as soon as I started the day. Of course I did. 'Tis the shit show that 'tis my life, good sirs and madams out there in YouTube land. Anyhow, finding a balance. And what that means to you. What end of the spectrum are you on, and which way do you have to go to find a balance in your life? Is it easy for you to love and respect yourself, and it's hard for you to find compassion for others, or are you like me? It's easy for us to love the world, and it's hard to find compassion and respect for yourself. We have to strive to find a middle ground there where we can love and respect ourselves as much as we love and respect the world. That can be a struggle. You were having stress yesterday. Well, I'm glad we're here today together, my friend. I'm glad we can get moving forward as a group with care and compassion in our hearts for whatever we're going through today. I'm struggling for balance, my brother. That's what I'm struggling for. I'm struggling to find a sense of peace in my heart for who I am and true love and compassion. That's what all this has been about. And I'm glad we could all come together and double tap that screen to find hope and appreciation in our hearts for the next right thing. Can you say purple burger alarm? Sure. 80, 86, 16. What's with the purple burger alarm? I don't know. Respect, compassion, appreciation. We gotta get enough caffeine in me and really be able to get on the ball for us today, guys. But help me hold it together. Let's talk about balance. How do we find balance? Do you lack balance in your life? Are you striving for balance? Hey there, JJ. Is that a Maryland flag? Where, brother? Oh, the Know Your Role. That's our game we play on a daily basis. Feel free to like, share, comment. Comment what you do, and we'll get you a roll. Wow, I'm really off the ball today. Liked. Thank you, James. James will start the day off right by taking a chance and rolling the dice. It's an 8, my brother. We're going to give you another roll. 5 is absolutely not as well. Looks like we're back to the frozen cold dice for James. But we appreciate you rolling the dice, brother. There is a balance in this world, and it will even itself out. I believe that without a doubt. I liked as well. Why, thank you. Let's start right back up here. J liked, not the sign of the game. JJ liked and shared. Thank you, JJ. 7 gets you another one, and 10. And I don't know if I have. There it is. Thank you. All right. JJ, our first winner of the day. You got a bunch of spots on the old Galactic Avenger you'll hit very soon. I'm almost sure of it. Let's move forward. Finding a balance for ourselves and what that means for my brothers and sisters out there. JJ, do you have a free hug sign? I probably should get a free hug sign. That would be awesome. I liked as well. No problem. DraftKings, let's get you that roll, my brother. Thank you for coming in today again. King, we appreciate you. 8, and get you another one because you're an OG, and 9 is absolutely nothing. But we appreciate you taking the chance, rolling the dice. Snake bite, I like. Can I get a roll? Of course you can. Snake bite, we'll give you 2. How's that sound? Since you're coming back again to spend the morning with us. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody here. Huge snake bite, oi, oi, oi. Hope everybody's feeling well this morning, enjoying your coffee with us. Starting our day off on a somber note. Feeling a little bit more on the other end of the spectrum today. Trying to find a balance. Balance is the theme of the day. How are we going to find this in our lives? I'm starting to believe it's absolutely essential because I've never had balance in my life. It's always been one end of the spectrum to the other. And that's something I want to work on. Unknown info, of course you like, brother, and we appreciate that. Gives you a 10, unknown info. Awesome. Unknown info times 2 because it was a W5s that made the 10. So that'll give you 2 towards what we got going on here. The Sea of Champions today, guys. You're loved, respected, and appreciated out there. Don't you forget it. We're in this shit show together despite how I may feel on certain days. We're looking for a balance in our life and how we achieve that balance. I'm reading a horror story in Berlin. Something bad is going to happen. I just can feel it. The whole world is in a rough place, brother. We've got to find hope and admiration today. The whole world's dumping pain and anguish upon us, and I guess the balance here of this channel is to find love and appreciation. It is. I guess nothing. I know this. The whole world has been bombarding us with pain and anguish and separation, and it is a horror story out there, my brother. Here in this moment, in this morning, it's about love and appreciation and coming together. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate having you guys come in the morning and help me spread that appreciation and love. Take the chance to roll the dice. Just be a little bit patient. I didn't realize that we weren't at the bottom. Get a free candy sign. Yeah, I don't know if that'll go over well. I don't think I should be carrying around a free candy sign. That's a little creepy. Good morning, Mr. Crank. Thank you for the 2 rolls. Of course, brother. Snake bite, yeah, free candy and hugs. Free candy and hugs, yeah, that's not sketchy. That's a good balance. Free candy and hugs. Oh my God, okay, we're already falling behind. Jess, we appreciate you, Craig. Scott W, there he is. Good morning to you, brother. Good morning, the strong morning staff. Yes, we got all the essentials in this morning, and we appreciate everybody popping in, saying hello. What's the roll for? You can roll, you can get snake eyes. Well, so if you get snake eyes, Jack, you can nominate someone to roll. If you get 11, you get to nominate someone for the Sea of Champions to be honored on the outside of the old Galactic Avenger. It's just a game that we play to symbolically represent taking that chance in life and moving forward. This is something that I struggle with still. MD, we appreciate you. Jesse Hood, I don't know about that. I asked him for a roll and dice for me. You got to say the thing. That's the name of the game. You do the thing, then say the thing in the chat, and I roll for you. And if I missed you, Jesse Hood, I apologize, but I don't even recognize the name. So, and you're going to have to give me a second to catch up here, because I read every single comment to make sure that all my brothers and sisters out there in YouTube land are heard. NYC, don't look like JD in the creep car. It's actually a Galactic Avenger. It's a Dodge Avenger. I ripped all the seats but the driver's seat out, and we turned her into a camper car. By the way, a reason I missed stream is because school coming up. Awesome, Snakebite. Well, we're glad that you're pushing forward and doing the next right thing for you, finding a balance in your life. Like, sub, shared. DraftKings! Yes, good sir. Let's get you a handful of rolls there, brother. There's a 9er, there's a 6, and there's a 7. And then there's a 9 again. Wow, DraftKings, man, you're usually hot. There's the 10. There's what we're looking for. We're also used to instant gratification, guys. If you could just have care and compassion for our brothers and sisters out there. We're just going to put King on that because we know who the king around here is. DraftKings. It's hard in this world, this instant gratification that everybody is... We're all used to. We become accustomed to this instant gratification that, I said I asked for a roll. Like, you got to give us a second. There's brothers and sisters out there who need to be heard. Please, can you roll for me? Jesse, again, you got to do the thing and then say it. It's the name of the game. Those are the rules that we developed together, and I wouldn't want to dishonor my brothers and sisters out there who helped me develop the rules. You just got to say what you did in the comments. I would love to roll. I'll roll for Jesse. But just keep that in mind, Jesse. Maybe I missed it. It's 11, Jesse. Will you please nominate a winner? Someone in your life who's made a positive impact for you and helped you to move forward and do the next right thing. Someone who's helped you to become the human being you are, Jesse. And I apologize if I'm a little bit off kilter this morning. I'm being as compassionate as I possibly can be. If you go ahead and double tap that screen, it helps me to find motivation and appreciation in my heart. Some days are easier than others to flow through and find this motivation and balance in our lives. What do I say? Show your role. Jack, you do one of the things here, brother. One of those, like, share, subscribe, and then you say it in the comments, my friend. Awesome. We're excited that you're excited there, Snakebite. Oi, oi, oi. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are friends out there. I subbed, Jack said. We appreciate you very much for subbing, Jack. There's a 9er. We're going to give you 2 of them for your patience today. There's double 6s there, Jack. It's just like that. And we're going to find you a spot on the outside of the old Galactic Avenger once we have the... what did I just do with everything in my life? One of them days, guys. You're going to have to bear with me today. I'm doing the best I possibly can. Jack, I appreciate you deeply for taking the chance and rolling the dice today, Jack. Let's all take that motivation into our life today and take the chance that's laid out before us, including me. I've been struggling with that the last few days, and I'm going to move forward with your guys' strength and vigor to do the next right thing. You have been lying my name and not JJ, and I hate myself. I'm done with this place. Peace and love stuff, so I'm in a bit, Scott. JJ, we love you, brother, and I'm sorry that you're over it, man. I get to the point myself, man. I'm sorry that you're stressing out to the point where you feel like you got to push that away. But we're here for you when you feel like you need it, man. We're not here to force feed you anything, bro. Balance is not something you find; it's something you create. I like that, Crank. Balance isn't something you find; it's something you create in your life. And there you go. The dice reflect that beautiful wisdom with double 4s. Crank, you're absolutely amazing. And we appreciate everything you do here, my brother. We appreciate the love, respect, and honesty you bring in. We appreciate you helping us get our day started. The friendship and camaraderie that you bring to the table is absolutely epic and amazing. The patience and beauty that you bring into the world. Double sixes, baby. Hell yeah, Jack. You killed it, brother. You killed it. Crank is cooking. He is cooking something. He knows how to cook a burger. I give him that. Pretty love, preppy love, liked. We appreciate you, love. Let's get the dice rolling for you. That's a sixer, which is absolutely nothing. We'll give you 2 of them today. And there's an 11. Please nominate someone in your life who's made a positive impact in your life. Maybe tell us a little bit about them and what they've done for you if you'd like. If not, we'll make sure they get a spot on the outside of my old galactic avenger here. For everybody who hasn't seen or doesn't know, that's where we've started. Right there. That bunny sticker scans and brings you to my YouTube channel, and we placed a couple of those in strategic places around the country as we move forward doing the next right thing. But yeah, we appreciate you, love. Thanks for coming.
We're supposed to park back here. This is all employee parking.
Okay. I apologize. Wow, she's angry this morning. I guess I'm not supposed to park here because there's not 1,000 parking spots. I guess we'll go park in the parking lot over there. In a minute. Oh my God, whatever. Let's take a little ride, guys, so we don't insult this woman who's obviously having a rough day. We're not trying to start any more problems than needed. I guess we'll have to drive 6 feet. I don't know what I did with my keys now, of course. Oh my God. One of them days. It's gonna be one of them days, my friends. Give me a second. Let's get out of here. We don't have to go very far because there's a parking lot right 4 feet away, and obviously they're having an issue today with parking. I mean, they're packed in here, and that's causing some problems. So we apologize to this woman who's obviously in a lot of pain this morning. Let's put you down here. We're only going about 4 feet away. If you guys could bear with me here, we'll find our center. I don't know what this woman's problem is, but I hope she finds a balance in her life. She looks really angry this morning. Someone upset her deeply, and the fact that I'm sitting in a parking lot here at Dunkin' Donuts really made her mad. So let's pray for her this morning. And we're going to pull about 7 feet away and park in the other parking lot over here. Oh my God. I don't understand the world. I don't get it sometimes. I don't. I'm struggling for this sense of balance and appreciation in my heart. And I get that people are in pain. I wish someone would just hand them a vowel so they could stop and passing it around. I'm doing my best here. I'm doing my best, my absolute best, to not pass the pain. Oh, but look, here's a whole parking lot. Here's a whole nother parking lot, guys. Oh my God. And and there's there's just as many parking spots taken up over here as there is taken up over there. So we'll park right here and finish our morning shenanigans. How's that sound? Fucking Jesus. Do my best to temper my nerves and not get angry and frustrated at people. There's obviously a lot going on in her life, and I apologize for that, guys. Looks like we're gonna fall a little bit farther behind, but I'm not gonna let it get to me. I'm not gonna let the anger and frustration of understanding what people's problem is. We're trying to spread hope and love. I mean, it's a huge problem for people when you try to spread hope and appreciation. It angers people. Obviously, our friend there, who is very disgruntled over me parking in one of the 30 parking spots over there that we've been parking in on a daily basis and been chatting with the people at Dunkin'. But that's fine. We'll park right here and let her get over it. I'm sure she's calling the cops for some reason because she's dialing vigorously on her phone. And we'll see what happens when they get here. We'll have a nice chat with them too. People are absolutely ridiculous, and I'm going to take a chance and relax and slow myself down. I subbed, liked, and streamed when you're... Just give us a second there, PG. We appreciate you. Get a chance. Could you roll for me? Of course I can. Of course I can. No problem at all, my brother. Oh, there's a 4. 2 4s. So don't be that frustrated, angry person that needs to lash out. This is employee parking. We got to control you and what you do because I have no control in my life. Pamela, be a loving, compassionate, appreciative human being. Obviously, Pamela is going through a lot, so we're going to be compassionate for her and whatever she's going for, and not get frustrated and get wrapped up in my pain and anguish and throw it back in her face, because that's what the old me would have done, and that's not going to get us anywhere. She's obviously got a lot going on in her life, just like the rest of us. I don't understand why these little things. I mean, if the parking lot was packed and they needed the spot, I would understand that. If I was taking up a situation, but it's like the whole world gets wrapped up in what they think you should be doing, and that it just, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I don't understand. I need to find balance in my life. Awesome. We appreciate you. How long have you been in your car? This morning, homie clown. Not too long. Homie to clown. It is homie to clown. Homie don't play that shit. That's what homie would have done. He'd have got out and smacked that old dag with a sock. And then that wouldn't have been balance. She's gonna come over here and be like, you can't park here. This is for people that are going to the smoke shop or the Chinese restaurant. Oh God, you're gonna take up all the spots, she says. You're gonna take up all the fucking spots. Oh my God. I apologize, guys, but I'm so stressed out in general. And then this BS this morning, why can't we just all be? Why do we have to hate? Why do we have to push this anger and frustration on other people, man? Find a balance in our hearts so we can love and appreciate. Calm down. You're right, MD. I'm calming down. My nerves are just a little shot, and that just kind of, I am one of them. Someone who loses shit, exactly. I am the one that loses everything, brother, including my mind, obviously. Related to Travis Scott. Yes, I am. He's my second cousin on my aunt's side, 3 times removed. Scott, you said he was trying to spread love. I should have. Here's the thing, man. I'm a human being too, and that kind of conflict frustrates me to the point where my natural instinct is to flip out on her and ask her what the fuck her problem is. What is your problem, man? Why does it bother you with all these spots here? And then she would have started arguing, and I'm a piece of shit, and I would have just laughed in her face, and it would have just been horrific. It wouldn't have been worth me. Just leave. Just walk away, especially when you're feeling like that, man. If you're feeling like I'm feeling this morning, a little stressed, a little angry, trying to find a balance in yourself so that you can spread hope and love, so that I can be the hope and love that I need to be for the world, just walk away from people like that. There's something going on with her. Let's have compassion for that woman and the pain she's going through. How dare I park in an empty parking lot so I get good signal so I can chat with my friends in the morning? She's trying to find balance by being I don't think that's going to work for her, but let's hope it does. Yes, exactly. That place. No, everybody else there at Dunkin' is absolutely amazing. We've got a bunch of friends there at Dunkin'. She's the only person at Dunkin' who has a problem. She probably doesn't even work at Dunkin'. I bet you if we went into Dunkin' right now and I chatted with the manager who I talk to every day and asked her if I could park there, she'd be like, that's no problem, Scott. We love and appreciate you. I give thanks to them every single morning. The problem isn't the fact. The problem is she doesn't have control in her life, and that's for employees. How dare I park over there? They own the world, right? Just the Karens of the world own the world. That's the problem. Let's try not to own the world. And I'm not going to try to. Here's the thing too. My natural instinct is to push against that. Is to try to fix something I can't fix. I can't fix that poor woman. I can't fix her point of view and her lack of balance. I can't barely fix my lack of balance in this world. Who the hell am I? Walk away, right? Oh my God, she probably sleeps with both sides of the bed. She probably does, man. That's shots left in the park. Over your car. I'm new here. So the car itself is painted on. It's got all the sticker magoos on it. Those are all our winners from our game we play Know Your Role. This way that we try to positively start the day off. I'm really struggling to positively start the day off today, and I was just tested. And you know what we did? We did the right thing. We moved forward. We didn't stick in the moment. We didn't sit there and indulge in the pain, and you let her be in whatever pain she's in. I hope she heals from it. I hope that she finds a sense of peace and love and centering nature in her heart. I don't know what else to do. But that was definitely a Karen and a half right there. I hope she finds love in her heart. Snake bite. I would just be like, lady, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving, lady. I almost want to go into Dunkin' and be like, what's the problem here? Like, I know the management. I know all the team in there. You know, they're all awesome people. They all subscribe. She's going to go in there bitching. They're going to be like, that's Scott spreading hope and love out there. What are you being like? And she's going to then she's going to be like, it doesn't matter. Hope and love. Like, yeah, okay. Oh my God, can you imagine the Greg Avenger parked in your house? People would wonder what's going on. She probably pulled up like, this dude's insane, smoking drugs in the parking lot. I'm sure she was vigorously calling the cops to tell on me. I'm almost positive they're on their way because I know Karen's like that. Homie, don't play that shit. Exactly. Homie, don't play that shit. Homie, don't play that. I love that, man. And where is Homie at? We need some more Homie, don't play that in our life. Homie, man, we love you in the remembrance of not in Living Color. And Living Color was an absolutely amazing show. Helped me to find love and appreciation in my heart. RDA1K Gaming. My baby mama was mad at me for cheating with our neighbor, and she slowly poisoned me with Epsom salt in the coffee pot. So did it over 3 months. She went to jail for 3 years about it. Wow, dude, that's absolutely insane. That's some craziness. None of that sounds like balance to me, brother. First of all, take your medicine. I don't think it's, I hope that you've realized that cheating is bad and that people are willing to go to an extreme when they're hurt. You know what I'm saying? First of all, admit your end of it. Now, should she have poisoned you? Absolutely not. But should you have hurt her like that, man? Be open and honest. Tell the person that you're with that you want something different and something else. Don't be worried about the bullshit that comes along with it and what you got tangled up. If you don't love someone and want to honor them with the way they want to be with someone, walk away. Walk away from whatever the stress and the pain is. I don't get that because I know how much it hurts to have someone betray you when you think you have an understanding of respect and love. But I do, dude. I'm glad you're still here, gamer. I'm glad she didn't get you. And she does belong in jail for poisoning somebody. I didn't realize Epsom salt would do that. God damn it, I know, yeah, that's an episode of the Parking Lot Warriors, Karen making sure that all the spots are clear for all the employees. Like, dude, there's 47 spots over there. Like, what's the problem? Anyway, we're going to get over that. What's all over your car, new here about the channel. 9/11, we roll the dice. And then you win a spot when you hit certain numbers, and we collect it on the blah blah blah. That we got and plaster you on the outside of the old galactic avenger. We got sidetracked by Karen today, who was upset that there was 4,627 spots over there, and I was taking one of them because there might be an influx. They don't even have that many employees. There's not that many people around here that want to work at Dunkin', man. And they have some pretty nice employees in there. Everybody's always sweet, kind, and compassionate, caring, and understanding. I bet you if I sent a little thing to text, a little comment to corporate about getting kicked out of that little side parking lot where I sit and have my coffee every morning, corporate wouldn't be too damn happy. They want me to buy donuts and coffee. They want to spread compassion and love. They don't want someone coming in and yelling at people for parking. Now, I get it. I don't need to get it. I don't need to get it. Finding a balance is understanding. I don't need to understand. I don't. Find love and respect in my heart, compassion and understanding. Slow and steady this morning, guys. Slow and steady. Sorry we're a bit behind. No, we're way behind. That Karen done hit us hard. I'm going to skip over my moderators, guys, just so I can catch up. Everyone, you need to find balance in their lives. Sorry people don't have it. I don't have it either there, Gasper. That's what I'm working on. I'm working on a balance. And that just proved right there that I'm doing my best to work on it because I didn't hand back the pain. And believe me, with everything I'm going through lately, guys, you've seen the tip of the iceberg. I do want to hand the pain back. That part of me wants to hand the pain back, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to feed into that. 9/11. Do you live in your car? I don't live in my car. We do travel across the country in the old galactic avenger. I've turned into a camper car. Here's my where my passenger seat used to be. There's where my My back seat used to be, usually there's a mattress in there, but I took that out now that I'm back at the house. I live here in Kirkville. Um, and I'm doing my best to move forward and do the next right thing to the best of my ability, despite the Karens in the world. Find a balance, right? Breathe and accept these Karens. Sally, good morning, Sally. Oh my God. If Sally was here, you would have went into defensive mode, Sally. I don't know if you've seen that lady, but I just got yelled at by some lady because there's 97 parking lots over there and parking spots over in that parking lot I park in every day to get signal. And she was very upset that this is an employee parking lot. I don't even think she worked at Dunkin'. She wasn't even wearing a Dunkin' shirt and she was parking there. Finding the balance today, Sally. Sally knows what's going on. And I love and appreciate you, Sally, and I'm stressing out today. And I love you, and we're looking for a balance, Sally. I appreciate you being here. I really appreciate it because you are the one person in this world that really knows what's going on, and working on it together. But there's certain things that we have to hold close and only communicate with our family about. Because there's respect and appreciation. There's a balance there. We can't give it all to the world, or we'll diminish the respect we have for the ones we love. Why is it still daylight? Because it just started being daylight, my friend. JC, Kahlo, where are you at, brother? We're in Syracuse, New York. It's got W. Yeah, maybe just a little bit, just a tiny little one, and I'll be all right. And we did fall quite a bit behind, guys. Again, I'm skipping over my monitors. If there's something important you're saying, please say it again on the bottom. Where are you from, brother? Where am I from? I grew up as a younger man in Bridgeport, and then I spent most of my adolescent years into my young adulthood on the Onondaga Nation with my brothers and father. I've been striving to find a home. I've been striving to find a place where I'm from for a while now, and I'm, it's beyond that, striving to send in a love and appreciation and acceptance for my brothers and sisters, especially the ones out there in pain. There's obviously something going on with her where she's really upset this morning. I don't understand it. She's like, "How dare your car be prettier than mine? How dare you be out there trying to spread love and appreciation?" Anyway, let's get to the bottom of this shit show here we got going on. King, there's another King, 34, a whole bunch of Joes, 12 King. Whatever, we appreciate you, brother. Janet, 2024. Yeah, we appreciate you. Please be patient, guys. Yes, I'm doing my best. We're catching up. Sally liked. We appreciate you, Sally. And always roll the dice for Sally because she's an amazing human being with love and respect in our heart. I don't care what the dice say. I'm giving Sally a spot. You're going to have another spot on our car because I have all the love and appreciation for Sally, and me and Sally are in this shit show together no matter what, Sally. I know it's a hard day. I know it's a rough time. Just know that I did my best. Fucking did my best. And that's all I can say. And I'm not going to have to live in regret. The more we're not going to everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be exactly what it needs to be, Sally. And just know that I did my best. I love you deeply. And, there's things that we can't change in this world, despite how much we want to find balance for other people. And I have to accept that. That's a big part of where I'm at right now today, is that no matter what I say, no matter what I do, I can't find balance for the people I love. I can't find balance for anybody. I can't find balance for Karen over there in the crazy shit she's going through. I can't. I don't know. I really wish I could reach into people's hearts and find that balance for them, but I can't, and no one could do it for me. I'm sure that there's been a lot of people who have tried to do that for me, who have wished to have me to find balance for me in my life. Sally did like, and we just gave her the spot because I love her face. There's a spider in your car. There's 1,012,000,012 spiders in this damn car. I'm almost sure of it. It's probably held together with cobwebs and bullshit at this point. My bullshit, weaving the web that we so delicately destroy here every single morning. You remind me of a West Side Story. You remind me of a West Side Story. That was actually a pretty goddamn good movie. I appreciate you coming in and giving me that reminder. Snakebite, Crank Sir, I shared up balance quote and saw the existing same one. I don't know what that means. We're gonna give you a roll there, Snakebite. Oi, oi, oi. We love you to death. There's a 7. We're gonna roll for you again. There's a 6, which is nothing. Come back to being tested, right? It's all about being tested and acknowledge when you're being tested. That was a test for me this morning. I didn't handle that lady the way that my mother would have handled that lady, and then that means I passed the test. My mother, God bless her soul, and on her journey, would not have taken that lady's shit. My mother would have got out of the car and ripped that lady's brain out of her head with words until that lady started crying. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the person I want to be. That's not what I want to do anymore in this life. That's what I was handed. I was handed this, this beautiful shit that I speak is absolutely amazing. When I lean to the dark side of it all, that beautiful, loving nature turns into me identifying exactly what you need to hear to break you. And I don't want to be that human being anymore. I don't want to do that to people. You know what I'm saying? My mother didn't want to do it to people. She was just in so much pain that she couldn't, just like Karen over there, worried about the 9,000 spots, man. I can't wrap my damn head around it. Someone help me understand, why is it so essential? Do they have a party of 37,000 coming into work today? I don't get it. Easy with the gear, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know whatever. I'm doing my best. FR, bro, that's what I'm saying. Snakebite, you're in it with us. We're doing our best. Via Calo Santera. I don't know what that means, but Viva Carlos Santana. Oh, okay, yeah, Viva Carlos Santana. Yeah, that'd be awesome. He's a jammy Magoo. Maybe we need to listen to some Misled Utopia this morning. I definitely could use some patience and persistence and acceptance in my life with this frustration that's building in my heart for me being human. I need to be all right. I need to be okay. I can't control people. I can't, no matter how much I love someone, I can't make them do a goddamn thing. All I can do is say the thing. If you got someone out there in pain, who's stressing, who's losing, who's doing something insane, say the damn thing. Know that it might not change them. Know that it might not do anything, but give them one moment of realization, and then they go right back to the shit show that they live in. Know that. But understand that you won't have to live in regret if you say the thing. Because that's where you know what I'm saying? That's where my need to control shit comes from. All this loss, all this pain, all this chaos I was born into. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to live there anymore, man. I can't control anybody. We can't control anybody. Traveling Scott, welcome. Skirted Groupers, welcome to Scroopy Goopers. I don't know what the hell that even means. Something's popping up down there. Guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Listen to me rant and rave. Double tap that screen. Help me find a piece of center. And I love you, Sally. Hard day. It is a hard day in this world, but we're going to... Whatever. Gojo? What the hell is Gojo? I don't know what Gojo is. I'm getting notifications over here. Oh, it's probably from the Discord I know nothing about. Thank you, Frank, for setting that up. We're gonna delve into that Discord. It's okay. I know that. It's gonna be okay because we weather the burden together here. I'm just trying to find a balance in my heart and my life and my, of love and appreciation and acceptance. I'm trying to figure out a way to care for myself so that I don't, go overboard taking care of the world. There's a balance there, and I found that balance with Karen this morning. I just got to let it out with the people I care for. God, I don't know, man. I want to heal the world. Funny little story, guys. This parking lot we're sitting in right here. I grew up in this park, and we spent so much time. That used to be a pizzeria there, and we jumped up on we took a mattress and made it into a ladder in the back of this store decades ago. When I was probably 30. All got up there, and the cops got called, and we got down and ran. Our good friend Renee Fada was too scared to get down, and the fire department had to come get her off the roof. Focus on these funny moments, Jack's Pizza was absolutely amazing haven where I used to fold boxes and get free slices when I was a kid, man. Jack was awesome. I heard he left this world, and sending love to Jack for all the, I don't know, for who he was to me, I became a monitor, not a monitor. Okay, I'm sorry what's going on here. I'm here for you, Scott. Big hugs. I appreciate you, MD. You being here, showing appreciation, love, and respect. We know it was coming. Yeah, dude, we knew it was coming, Sally. We knew it was coming, and I should have known better. You know, I had this idealistic thought that I could change the world, that I could be heard, and I was heard, but you can only be heard to a certain extent. Maybe that's part of it too. You can be heard, and you can steer the course for someone you love a bit, but you can't be there 24/7. If these people need help, they need to go get They need to go get help. Pardon my language. I'm trying to keep it PG. I know that there's human beings out there that don't need to hear this, and I don't want that to be a part of my life. You know. But yes, we did, and you know, we're doing our best to digest it. Now, I can take faith that I said the thing that needed to be said to someone I love, you know, and that I have faith that things can be different into the future. But you know, you can't be there 24/7. If you're dealing with some kind of addiction or some kind of trauma or something else, and you think that you can get through it, you can't. You need help. And if you got a loved one out there, you might think that they're the strongest human being in the world. You might think that this loved one that you have is stronger than whatever they're going through. They're not. I'm telling you straight up. I lost both my brothers to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And their addiction and their inability to let it go. You know what I'm saying? And they were the strongest human. I lost my aunt when I was 16. You know, these are the strongest human beings I ever met in my life. And I did not worry about it all, despite the fact that I kept being taught the lesson. I'm just gonna roll myself another cigarette. I'm gonna take the time today and we'll try to get caught up here a little bit, but just keep in mind we're trying to share Shara. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and roll for you. There's whatever your name is. I apologize. I'm in like a flustered state. My brain works even half as good as it works when I'm flustered, but we'll spell your name properly, I promise. For taking the chance and rolling the dice. Shaurshur. YA. I'm sorry, my brain is just like confetti right now after that woman and after whatever, and I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. We're in this shit show together. We're gonna spread love, hope, and compassion. Wish I had seen that. Oh yeah, Sally, if you were here, we wouldn't have to worry about that lady. She'd be gone night time. I'm almost sure of it. Coming up and spreading her pain to me. You know, and here's the thing, we could take it. I could take someone spreading pain to me. You know what I'm saying? I can't handle someone spreading pain to someone I love. I can't handle watching someone I love in pain. And it drives me absolutely insane that I can't change. You know, I can't really help anybody, and this, you know, yesterday was this epitome of that. You know, without going into what's going on, you know, I have to realize that, you know, I can only help so much, and I can't be there. I can't control anybody's life, man. That's why they have these places that help these people. They got to get away from this shit, and, you know, or they're going to convince themselves to keep using, and then we're going to lose them. I really don't want to lose another person in my life I love deeply, you know, but there's nothing I can do about that. I got to just keep praying. Izzy, you can only control how you react in the situation, not how people react to you. You cannot control how someone reacts. Yes, thank you, Lizzie. You're absolutely right, and I'm working on that. I have a hard time. There's a 7 for your quote, and then there's W4s. All right, so Izzy. Izzy, I don't even know where we're at now. I apologize. What is going on here? You just gave me that awesome quote and I lost it. Sally, Lizzie, ZZY. We're just here. Lizzie Dapperty. Lizzie Dapperty. We appreciate that quote, Lizzie Dapperty. You're absolutely amazing. And we can't control anybody else. You know, but when love's involved, we think we can at least help. We think they can hear us, and they can only hear us partially, or maybe in that moment they completely hear us, and then they lose track of that. That's why people that are in pain, especially are dealing with addiction. Now, beyond that, dealing with stress, anxiety, loss, grief, all these things, we need help with it. You know what I'm saying? We act like we can handle it ourselves. I've realized I can't weather this burden alone, all this shit. Yesterday was a testimony to that. I had to come on here and express myself in a very front and forward way so that I could heal from the loss that's come into my life. And you know, and then today is all about accepting what I can't change. Waiting for these police to show up because that lady was vigorously calling somebody. Call them. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to tell them? You're parked in the parking lot that I disagree in parking in, and I'm going to come here and spread pain and disrespect. Do you guys link to the Discord? Yeah, no, I'm in the Discord, Snakebite. I'm getting used to it. We'll see you there here soon. We are from Bro. Where are you from, bro? Right now, I'm in Kirkville, New York. That's where my home base is. But I like to say that I'm from the world. We're trying to spread love and appreciation. Trying to get back to Sally's in Indiana here as soon as possible. After we, you know. God bless your life. I hope it makes it better for you in the future. Yeah, brother, 32 pixels. It's absolutely amazing. Life is exactly what it needs to be, exactly in this moment. I'm just working on acceptance and finding a balance inside my heart so I can accept the bullshit of the world. You know what I'm saying? So I can just let it go and let it be whatever it is. How dare I, give praise in someone's parking lot? How dare I say the thing to the person I love? Well, you know what? Say the thing to the person you love, whether it helps them or not. Please get out. If you have someone who's dealing with addiction or someone who's dealing with grief, someone who's dealing with anxiety, you don't need to understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? But what you do need to do is say whatever you need to say so you don't have to live in regret. Especially if you've been through it and time again. And I don't have to live in that regret. I might be boggled. My mind might be boggled right now that I couldn't, that I didn't break through the way that I thought or wish I could have broken through. But that doesn't change the fact I don't have to live in regret no matter what happens now. You know what I'm saying? I said the thing. I did the thing. And we're moving forward with love and compassion in our heart. Especially for our Karen friend over there who decided to come and yell at me. She could have said, hey, what's going on? Like, hey, we're spreading love and appreciation. Hey, do you mind not parking here? But that's the thing. The world isn't idealistic. Look at the hole in my roof. I was told that's on me because of their rotted tree. That's what I was told. Now I'm going to have to get a lawyer and stuff or something I know nothing about. Or, I talked to Stanley Law Offices and they told me they are liable. And if I had homeowner insurance, they'd sue. My homeowner insurance would take care of it and then they'd sue them. How is that idealistic? Why don't they just why don't you take the responsibility for the rotten tree that was in my backyard that I told you about, Jesus. No, we don't remember that conversation. Yeah, because now it fell on my house and there's damage. There's a whole nother thing. That's just another little tizzle of the iceberg. But it reflects all these things. We're all so concerned with ourselves that we don't have compassion. That's what insurance is for. But we get penalized for using it, or I'm sure that my lot manager is scared to use it. You'll get in trouble if they make a claim or something. I have compassion for her. It just blows my damn mind. Kisses for Scott. I hope you feel better. I'm doing all right. We're doing all right together. I'm letting it out right now. I'm gonna be all right. I'm finding a balance through not allowing this. Just like the grief, I'm not going to allow it to bottle up inside myself, man. I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is and let it flow through me so I don't go out into the world and hurt somebody, because that's what I was raised to do, and not even physically. I'm not a fighter. I've fought and I will, but I will hurt you in an emotional way for coming again. Does someone hurt her? I guarantee you by the look in her eyes, I could identify through what I say exactly what's going to hurt her, and I could have said it. And I could have said it in a graphic, detailed way to make her feel like the lowest little piece of shit in the planet. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard when you're born to this shit. You know what I'm saying? To do this to somebody. But I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that anymore. I want to be this pillar of love, respect, appreciation. I don't want to drag people into this abyss that I was born to. I want to rise above it and find a balance with my brothers and sisters out there. Discord, yes. Oh, God. Know to stream, thanks for coming. We appreciate everybody. Gasper, listen to what is by Jonathan Davis that has helped you through the toughest times. Jonathan Davis, yes, man. Korn was like a pillar for me growing up. I was full of a lot of pain and anguish, and Freak on a Leash was my jam, man. Yeah, Jonathan Davis is killer. Korn, right? Is that what we're talking about? Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstand, but I'm glad we could give them a shout out. I heard they're not the nicest people in the world, but I heard that people with money tend to turn into pricks anyway, so I think Smith likes ducks. I do have a duck. We do. His name's Patrick Swayze. He was named by one of you guys out there a while back, and he's a classy broad who wears a tie. So yes, we do like ducks, and we don't need to live in a Jeep to do so. Oh, man. Oddly doddly doodly doo. So what are you doing exactly? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I have no clue at this moment. I'm trying to find a balance in my heart. I'm trying to let it all out so I don't bottle it all up. I'm trying to figure a way to find a balance of appreciation, love, and respect for myself and for the world. I'm trying to figure out a way to not lean into these tendencies to emotionally rip someone apart who comes at me in a way that they think they can hand me their pain. Because someone hands me a boulder in the past, I hand them a goddamn bigger one. Yeah, I'll hand you a bigger one and a bigger one and a bigger one till one of us broken, and I don't give a fuck. How about that? You can't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I've been through the emotional fucking gauntlet. You know what I'm saying? So nothing you say will bother me, but I guarantee you, I'll wait for that look in your eyes when I hit that button. And when I hit it, I'll jam the shit out of it. And I don't want to be that. I don't recommend anybody being that. That's what our Karen was being this morning. She's in pain. She wants to hand the pain around, man. Hand it around, Karen. Hand it around. God forbid I sit in the parking lot where your employees park with 97,000. See, and that's the thing, right? Say, don't let it get to you. Don't, whatever. Look, I'm letting it get to me. I'm letting it affect my mood. But I guess part of it is letting it out, man. Some of us need to let it out in different ways. It's too much. It's too many. It's all too many. It's all too much, brother. I'm with you. Pain. I am with you, brother. We are sharing our pain and having coffee with Scott. Thank you. Yes, we are sharing our pain. You can handle it. That's the wrong mindset, but you need to help you first. You're right, Scott. You're right. It is the wrong mindset. I'm just identifying this place that I used to be at. I'm not saying that that's who I want to be or that's who I'm going to be at the moment. I walked away from the scenario. I'm finding balance in myself. It's a struggle, man. I'm not perfect. I'm a human being. I don't know about, that's it. I don't nothing. You know what I'm saying? All I do know is that there's a way out of this pain and struggle. I've found it at certain points in my life, and I'm struggling to be in that balanced place of love and appreciation so that I can help my brothers and sisters find that balance. And that comes with being open and honest. I'm not going to pretend like I'm fine all the time. I'm definitely not fine this morning. There's a lot of anger built up in my heart, a lot of resentments due to the fact that I can't change and mold the world into what I want to mold it into despite my love, kinding, and appreciative nature. All I can do is say the thing. That's it. All I can do is walk away from the pain sometimes. I can't heal it. And that drives me nuts. Zay Troy, hey brother, morning still turning. And Australia, can you please shout out my brother Dan? Cheers, brother. Cheers, Dan. We appreciate you. I also liked, of course you did, Troy. We appreciate you. Oi, 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 from Australia, mate. Double sixes for our boy, Troy boy. Awesome, Troy boy. I hope you're feeling well, brother. I hope you're navigating whatever you're going through in a positive way. I can't say that we're completely being positive here today, Troy boy, but we're finding the solution together through this stress and frustration of life and how people handle and interpret us and how we're gonna get through it with open, honest appreciation. We're gonna find love and compassion for ourselves and our brothers and sisters. Acceptance beyond our understanding, because I need to understand why. I need to know why, and I'm never gonna know why. I'm never gonna know why. Then that's just how it's gonna be. Double tap that screen if you agree with me. Your thumbs won't fall off. If they do, we would have always thought they shouldn't have. So you just keep moving forward, doing the next right thing, and we're gonna keep love and respect and honesty in our heart. Just lost 20 people over that, but it is what it is. How dare we ask, right? I don't know. Be a part of the community. Reach forward and give respect and love for whatever scenario you're in. Be a part of it. Reach out and comment. Reach out and do the thing and say the thing and roll the dice today. It's going to be a beautiful day, guys. With love and compassion and appreciation in our heart, we're going to find a way out of this struggle that I find myself in. This struggle to accept. This struggle to love myself as much as I love the world. This struggle to not resort to emotional tyranny that the skill set I was given as a child. This struggle to be a better man than that. You are the fattest clacker alive. Northern Nemesis. It's just an auto. Okay, that sounds sweet. I get the roll I liked. Of course you did. I think I already rolled for you. Yeah, Troy, we got a spot for you already. You rolled, man. It just takes me some time, man. I don't know how far behind I am, but I'm trying to get caught up. I get to ranting and raving. It's an emotional morning. So what's the deal? It all depends on what we're talking about. We're trying to spread hope, love, and appreciation. We're trying to find a balance in our life over a cup of coffee this morning. We're playing Know Your Role. This is a game we developed together. Do one of the things, say the thing in the comment. We'll roll the dice for you. You can win a spot in the sea of champions, and we'll plaster your name on the outside of the old Galactic Avenger. I'm not sure if that answers your question. Most of the time we travel the country, do the next right thing. Check out the shorts. We've got this awesome Parthenon short from Nashville, Tennessee. You won't believe it. It's absolutely amazing. 60-foot Athena statue. There's some water slides in there, natural water slides in the middle of the woods, some cliffs and some jumping and some waterfalls and all kinds of amazing stuff as we travel across the country doing the next right thing. That means taking the card in for the person that you walk by. That means being compassionate and appreciative and smiling and telling someone you like their hair or their shirt. These little bits of kindness might help our Karens in the world to not be in so much pain, to just need to control other people in any way that they see. And I guess that's more, I'm not even angry at her. I'm just boggled that it matters to her that I was in that spot. Like, why does these things don't matter to people? They're struggling for control. They're struggling for a way to devour you because they feel devoured. And I understand that. I just don't want the world to feel like that. I want them to find a way out. I want to find a way out of that. Excuse me just one second, guys. Apologize as always. My nasals get a little clogged. Find some musical medicine this morning. That's what I'm going to do when I get off of here. I'm going to listen to some Misled Utopia. I'm going to listen to some Sublime and some Knocko Bear medicine for the people. I'm going to find my center. LOL, LOL. Happiness to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. Yes, it is, my brother. 1CH, we appreciate you. 1KAWA Kawawa. K-Wawa. You related to the Wawa gas station? Awesome place. Do you trade for forfeits? I don't know what that means, brother. I guess I do not. Sally, we love support, and we are here. We're there for them. We are. We're there for them. We're there for our brothers and sisters. We just got to figure out. I got to figure out a balance here. That's what the theme of the day is balance. To find this balance in our heart, so we can have love and appreciation. What's the roll game? The roll game will get you a spot on the outside of the old Galactic Avenger. We'll take a little tour. How's that sound? Got enough people in here. This is my camper car that I cross the country. A little bit of artwork. I ripped the back seats out. There's usually a foam mattress in there, but now there's just some stuff for the moment since I'm back at the house. No passenger seat, but just a little kitchenette. Some artwork I did myself. And we got a whole bunch of space here to commend all of our champions out there who want to roll the dice. And that's going to be the next spot. We're gonna take one of these spots and we're gonna clean it up, and we're gonna go ahead and we're going to commend everybody who takes the chance and rolls the dice this morning, because that's what we got to do in life to have something different. We have to roll the dice. We have to acknowledge these things and feel our feelings completely, and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my best to feel my feelings completely and come, to a place of balance in my heart where those Karens can't get into me. But here's the reality of it. At times, I'd have just laughed at that woman, but there's been so much going on here, in my personal life and in what I share with you guys that I want to lash out, right? Because I'm in pain, so I want to hand the boulder out, right? And I'm working on being open and honest about that so that we can come together and do something different with ourselves, man. I don't deserve to live in that pain. Neither do you. Tank, yes, we are accepting donations. Crank should have jumped in there and gave you my PayPal if you'd like. Feel free, man. It's going to go towards the next right thing. It's going to help us get to Sally's and help get her place situated. I told them to move out of a huge parking lot. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Crank, I don't know how far we are behind, but Tank, yeah. Look at my description if you're looking for it, brother. We're always looking for anything that you want to do. My father said, stop denying help. because that could be somebody else's next right thing. If you feel like you got a couple bucks to push towards the next right thing, who am I to say no? But I'm going to make it happen either way. I'm getting to Sally's. We're fixing this shit, and it's going to happen. I gotta crank through it and do as much work as I possibly can so that I can get there. But every little bit helps, guys. If you want to look in my description, and if you don't have Cash App, Crank's got PayPal. Drugs are bad, brother. Victor. It's not about that woman. It's about everybody trying to hand the pain around. It's about how aggressive and angry she was. That it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. And this woman said it in a way that I was just this piece of shit that was trying to defy her, and that she was going to have dominion over me and make me move in this empty parking lot. And it rubbed me the wrong way with everything else I got going on. I had to fight that natural urge to hand back the boulder of pain. We're just being open and honest about this frustration, and it has nothing really to do with her. The deep part of my frustration has to do with a personal scenario I'm in that I'm trying to digest, and and I got to understand and appreciate that, and I do. And I love all you guys, and I appreciate you listening to me rant and rave, and hopefully it'll help you find a balance. I'm trying to get it all out so I can find that balance. Liz, I love you. I love you too, Liz. We appreciate having you in. Tank, how can we contribute to buying you more? Well, Scott hasn't looked a breath. Crank, yes, thank you, Crank. Please feel free to let our friends know. Keep on the ball with that, brother. There it is, right there. Crank will let you know. That's my name. If you want to go ahead and donate, it's on to you. And yeah, I could use some good money. I could really use some CBD. But I got to get to work today so I can afford it. I scrape by to get home so that I can make the money that I need to make, so that I can get back to Sally's. And I went and did a little bit of helping my friend yesterday, but that's gonna take some time, and I did it more to help her than whatever. What's the Cash App? It's an app where you could send cash. PayPal, I guess you could send to Crank if that's something you're really adamant about. Oh my God, Tank, you're absolutely amazing, brother. We appreciate you, and everybody, let's give Tank a big round of applause and appreciation, because he's helping us do the next right thing. We're gonna find this next right thing with love and compassion in our heart. We're gonna have hope and appreciation for these people that are in pain, man. I'm gonna find a center in my life. I'm going to find a center. I'm not going to dwell in this pain, but I have to let it flow through me. Here's the thing, guys. Everybody's like, oh, expressing. My father used to say, man, you can totally bring it to the forefront and put it out into the world. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point, you're just rubbing your face in the shit, but don't bottle it up. Find a friend. How many times, Al, I vented to him, and how many times he vented to me? And it's not always like this. I'm in a very frustrating place in my life right now, and I'm trying to digest it. I appreciate you guys being here with me. I appreciate you guys being part of this group, and I really appreciate you, Tank. You're absolutely amazing. For doing what you think is right is a blessing. Thank you so much, Tank. Send hugs, man. You're awesome. You did it great, bro. Yes, you too. You're doing great too, Scott W. Let's send some love to Scott W. And he's an inspiration to me this morning. Scott W., you're absolutely amazing for doing the things you do and being the man you are and pushing forward, giving me hope and love and appreciation that I can become something more. Because I'm not perfect. If I woke up perfect this morning, there'd be no point in going on, and that's the bitter truth of it all. So if you're out there and you're holding it in, let it out. Find a brother you could chat with, man. Get into the solution. How are you, Brendan Howells? We're doing all right here, man. We're just a little frustrated, a little lost, a little confused, trying to find a balance, brother, but we're here. Daniel Bartel, I feel your anger. Yes, we got to allow that anger to flow through us, because that's a dangerous thing to bottle up. Especially anger and frustration. Let it out, man. Don't let it out on these people that try to hand you the boulder. Allow it. You don't have the compassion to set that boulder at their feet, but then find a good situation to let that anger out. If that means punching a punching bag, if that means screaming into the abyss, if that means, calling a friend and just being lost and boggled with the scenario about how people are, do that. You know what I'm saying? Do your best not to hand the pain right back to them, because then it's a cycle of handing pain back and forth. Now we're just handing the damn boulder back and forth. And I'm proud of myself that I didn't hand that lady the boulder. Without a doubt in my heart, I could have made that woman cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we're not going to get into that again. But you know what I'm saying? Without a doubt. These people, they don't know who they're handing the pain to. I was born to the abyss of pain and anguish and loss and mental torment, you know? So, but I'm striving to become something more. I've become something more through my father's love and appreciation, through this walking softly concept that the Native Americans have, to be kind and gentle to each other, to accept our brothers and sisters in the God of their understanding. You do say, and I appreciate you, brother, for showing that support. Good morning, Chase 28, Smith 12. I know how you feel. Yes, brother, and I appreciate you letting it out. Smoke 'em some bud and relax, bro. Well, you know, that's not necessarily on the agenda when things are tight, you know. But some CBD will be the next thing on the agenda. And it does, yeah, it's good medicine. Good sativa helps me to let it go. But, you know, I've actually been taking a little break from that the last couple of days, just because I want to be able to feel my emotions completely. And I have somebody else in my life who I love deeply who's leaning too far into that medicine, and they're numbing their entire life out, and that medicine's become a poison, and then they can't hear me, you know. So I guess I'm trying to prove a point to myself, too, that this is something I can go without if necessary. And it is necessary in this moment for us to spread love, appreciation, and hope. You know, we have to find a center in ourselves to become something more. Thank you, sir. Troy, you're absolutely amazing. Hope you're feeling a bit better now, Scott. Yes, MD, I hope that I'm not handing too much pain to you guys. Don't take any of my pain. Set it down right at my feet. I'm just trying to make a point here and trying to be open and honest. Yeah, that death wish will get you fucking cranking too, bro. Fucking yeah, thank you, crank. Yes, and that's a great thing, Tank. I hope you've got a cannabis that works for you. I hope you've identified what works for you. Indica's put me in the couch, and I do not like it. A nice light sativa is my jam. It won't hurt you. Your fingers won't fall off if you double tap that screen. I almost guarantee it. If they do, please let us know. We'd love to hear about the first person ever who double tapped the screen and their fingers fell off. Yes, and a lot of people use cannabis for addiction, and I think that's in a beautiful way, man. I'd rather see, you know, if my brother would still be here if the stigma wasn't on when he passed away. He was on probation, and his medication got cut off because his Medicaid got dropped, and you know, he didn't have he thought he'd burden us if he asked. I was on the same medication at the time, and it tears me up that I couldn't help him. You know, and I know that he wouldn't have resorted to drinking if he could use cannabis, and he wouldn't have resorted back to his old habits if he hadn't started drinking. And I know that for a fact. So if you're out there and someone you love is dealing with addiction and they're using cannabis, have an open heart to that, because it could help them not use these things that can kill them. No one's ever died of a cannabis overdose. If you die from cannabis, it's smoke inhalation, and you did something crazy and you didn't get out of the room. Like, that's the only way you can pass away from cannabis. You can't overdose from it. And, you know, whether you agree with it or not, whether it's a good medicine for you or not, you know what I'm saying, it won't kill them like heroin or fentanyl. Thank you for some hope. Well, I appreciate you coming in. I cured my addiction with cannabis. Mitchell, yes, I'm sure you did, brother. It's helped me to find another way as well. It's helped me to walk softer in a way that I don't know would be possible without this beautiful medicine that's given to us directly in this pure way that, you know, that Creator gives us. You know, I don't like the idea of pills, but if pills work for you, please take them. You know what I'm saying? We want you to find love and hope in your heart. You know, I have this stigma against them because of the barrage of medication I was given as a child and the misdiagnoses and all that BS. Scott, don't need that kind of advice, pal. Care of your addiction with cannabis. I think it's actually pretty good advice, unless we're looking at something else here, MD. We appreciate and love you, though, for taking care of me and defending me in whatever way you know how. Slow down. Cobra, yes, let's slow down a little bit. Has Scott given hazard by the police while doing a live? No, but I have been confronted a handful of times, one time by, 2 times by Walmart employees, but we turned them into friends. And if cops do come and hassle us, we're going to turn them into friends too. We're going to make them understand what we're doing here and why we're doing it, and everything's going to be fine. I know I've had a couple people call the cops on me. I've watched them vigorously dial like that lady this morning. But what are you gonna say? There's this guy like being a human being in a parking lot where I told him he shouldn't be. That's probably what happened. They're probably like, we got better shit to do than deal with your bullshit. Is probably what was is probably what the way it played out. Not just what you have a figure crossed. Yeah, not yet. I do have my fingers crossed. I love police officers. We give thanks and appreciation to our service members out there. All the police, despite how I feel about them sometimes, and some of them and their power trips, they're necessary, and most of them are kind, compassionate human beings. And they put their lives on the line for us. That's a stressful thing, and they get lost in that stress too. And that's understandable. And they do things because they're human. Out of their stress and pain, and it's hard, man. I don't condemn everything that these people do, because thank God they have cameras now. Some of these cops are still admitting on camera that if it was back in the day, they'd stomp us out. I watched my brother get stomped out. Yeah, we were running. Yeah, of course we were running. We're humans. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't deserve my brother to get stomped out in the middle of the field because you had to do your job, But most of them are very amazing people, the firefighters out there, the police officers, these people that put their lives on the line are absolutely amazing. And I don't mind talking to cops. I appreciate police officers, and I make sure I let them know that, because they're needed in this world. Watch the munch. What's the munch? Munch out of what? Not yet. Hopefully not. I don't know. Bear back. Awesome. You look Middle Eastern. Okay. Well, I'm a mutt, so I've been called the sucking white guy a couple times in my life. So I'll take Middle Eastern, I guess, too. It doesn't, whatever it is, man. We're all brothers and sisters in this world, and I can't wait until there's no divining factors between us, so that people can feel like they need to separate themselves due to the color of our skin or the color of our socks. Be on hard drugs. No, Scott is not on hard drugs. That's the lifestyle I left decades ago. Left it behind me, trying to alleviate the pain as a young man with these drugs. I was actually able to understand the cycle and break myself of it before these crazy hard drugs. I never did heroin, but in my younger years, it was all about give me them all, you know what I'm saying? Getting moped up, it was all about being the life of the party and the shit show. It was all about healing myself through this false validation in these people and this numbing agents. And if you find yourself in that scenario and you're numbing yourself, then that medicine isn't a medicine. Even cannabis. I do have someone I care for deeply right now that I believe is overutilizing this and was on track to feeling their emotions and understanding and grasping these things. And but we can't decide how much work someone can put in. Who am I to decide how much work this person can put in? But I also strive and feel for this person who I feel like's over medicating, but there's nothing I can do about it, besides be the love and hope and appreciation for this person I love. Love is my drug of choice. Thank you, Scott W. Of course. She's seen the car and she probably thought I was on a handful of drugs. Probably did. Good for her, because I'm not rolling in the typical vehicle here at all. Your car looks okay. It does it. I think it looks absolutely awesome, man. And wait till we get a school bus. It's going to look absolutely amazing. We're getting a school bus. I'm putting that out into the universe. We can take Bun on the road, and we can go do the next right thing continuously and live comfortably in my own little bubble. That's why I like the Galactic Avenger. It might be tall, tiny, it might be tight in here. But when I got the bed put in where I can put my feet in the trunk, that's not in here right now, and I got my little kitchenette, I can travel anywhere minimally. Because I've changed my perception of money, and I don't want it all. I want nothing to do with it all, because it money changes people in a way that can turn you toxic, and when we make it our whole world, it destroys us. But it's definitely a necessity. There's a balance there too, right? We got to find respect and admiration, and I'm sure we're just behind, but I'm doing my best here to make sure everybody gets heard. tap in. We appreciate you. MD, tap in. I am Scott W. I am Scott W, she says. MD, we love you. Thank you for the compassion today. I hope that my vigorous attitude this morning doesn't rub anybody the wrong way, but I'm really just trying to find a way to find a balance in my heart so I don't go to these extremes. Because the first thing, it was the tone that woman had. It was this disgusted and like obnoxious tone that you're this piece of like, why? Why? It's an empty parking lot. Like, why? It's because she's in a lot of pain, and I have compassion for her. So just walk away when you feel like handing the pain back sometimes. Mary's really into you, Scott. As long as a woman still likes you, there's a big hope for success. I appreciate that. Tap into what Tank. Yes, we appreciate you. We appreciate and love, respect everybody here, and we're gonna stay vigorous and adamant to find that balance today. That balance of hope, love, and respect. Nice dodge. I appreciate that, Tank. Am I that far behind? Hello from West Virginia. West Virginia, Mountain Mambo. Take me home, country roads. Yes, West Virginia is absolutely amazing, and we just came from West Virginia. There's some beautiful places there. Where did I visit? I don't even know, but we definitely got to do a little bit more exploring in West Virginia. Definitely got to slow down a little bit, take our time, be appreciative. It's been a hell of a morning, and here's the thing. I woke up this morning feeling like, what do I have to offer to the world? And I said, you know what I have to offer to the world? Whatever it is. Whatever it is, I'm going to let it be what it is. I'm going to put it out there and spread hope and love. And here we are today, guys, in appreciation, hope, respect, and finding our way through this bullshit and frustration. Yeah, I'm sharing this. Love real people. Yes, Beth, we're being as real as we possibly can and open and honest about my downfalls and my striving to be a better man through this frustration and pain over a cup of coffee with some good friends out there this morning. Join the shit show by subscribing, and there's love and excitement and appreciation. If you dig back down deep enough through my shorts, you'll see the last time I left, how open and honest I was about that dark place I was in, and these small steps that took me to, that I took to get me to a place of love and appreciation. And I'm gonna keep striving for that, because if I woke up perfect today, there'd be no point in going on. And I'm not gonna pretend I'm perfect. I'm human. I'm so human. It's ridiculous. But we're gonna push forward, spreading love, appreciation, and hope for our brothers and sisters out there. My pleasure, bro. Tank, you're absolutely amazing. How do I make money? Spark driving, door dashing, and doing the next right thing. Doing the next right thing don't pay too much at the moment, and I'm not looking to make too much. The spark driving has gone way downhill, so that's why I ended up back home, so I can help out some friends and hopefully stack up a couple bucks so I can get back on the road doing the next right thing. We also have amazing friends like Tank and like Misled Utopia and Chillum that decide to be part of the next right thing through my Cash App, and that's a decision that they take. I don't ask anybody for anything. I'm adamant about that, but I'm also at a point in my life where I'm going to take my father's advice and allow you to do the next right thing. If you want to be commended and you have time and you don't have the money, feel free. But if you don't, that's okay, because I'm not asking for shit from anybody. Nothing from anybody. Pardon my language. Life is hard, man. I get it. Hell yeah, Beth. And we're in this shit show together. How do you make money? Brother, it's right there. There's a handful of apps. I downloaded this app called Shift Smart I want to look into. There's also an app where you do kitchen work that I downloaded. I actually got food safe certified in Florida. And then, with me being the impulsive human being I am, I ended up leaving Florida right afterwards. But I think that's a little bit of everywhere where you can do, if you're a kitchen, either back of the house or front of the house. They do serving, they do hosting, stuff like that. That Shift Smart, I believe, is more like warehouse work. Something worth looking into. I am at work right now. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build this community to a point where I can get monetized, hopefully. And I know it's not going to be much because it's slow and steady, but any little bit helps towards the next right thing. So that's why I'm coming in on a daily basis and sharing this love and respect with you. No, that's the secondary reason. That's the secondary reason. The first reason is to really spread this hope and love, to spread Hawanase's understanding of loving our brothers and sisters to the best of our ability. We do have a Discord that Crank started for us. Hopefully we'll all be able to chat a little bit in person, verbally, because this communication's hard for me. Yes, Tank, we were all put here to bless others in need, and I appreciate you understanding that. And you have blessed us today, Tank, with your donation towards the next right thing. It's absolutely amazing that you made that decision. And I'm going to let people make that decision from now on to help me. I spent my entire life being adamant that I was going to take care of everybody else. My father used to say, take care of yourself, your family, your community, in that order. And I used to think, I am taking care of myself by taking care of all these people. I was not taking care of myself. My cup was empty for years and years and years, and I was not helping myself through doing that process. And I'm starting to slowly understand now that my father's on his journey what he meant. You could, hey, yes, Pip, feel free to ask us for some advice. I'll do the best I can. I appreciate and love you guys, too. Here, if you ever need to chat, brother, you are inspiration to me as well. Yes, that's what we do. We have to be an inspiration for each other. We come together in growth and harmony, love, respect, and honesty so that we can become something more as a group. It takes a group. It takes us all. We must learn that the way out is to weather the burden together. No matter how you feel, it's okay, my brothers, especially to my brothers out there, my sisters too. But I know for a fact that my brothers out there are taught that you're not allowed to feel your emotions, and that causes a lot of problems. And I want to express that. I thought I expressed anger and frustration a lot because that's what I was allowed to express. I wasn't allowed to express grief or pain or loss because it's disgusting for a man to do so, right? I was told explicitly by a woman that I saw as a mother, and now I realize that that's BS. Is this our friend back here in the Jeep? Is he coming back over here to bitch at us again? I think it is. Come on, bring it. Whatever. We don't care. You're gonna come over here and tell me I gotta move. I'm gonna laugh so hard it's gonna be ridiculous. I'm just frustrated, Brendan. Just frustrated today a little bit. There's a lot going on. She was afraid when she saw your car. Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. These expressions of love can cause fear in people's hearts. My car is an expression of love. It's an expression of my artistic understanding and how I'm letting that inner child finally heal through my artistic expression, and that can scare people. I deal with a 40-year-old bully at work in a hospital every day. Pathical. I just lost my mom, and she showed someone what she was ordering for the funeral, then didn't send anything. That's horrible, Beth. We appreciate you, and we're sending love to your mother on her journey. She's with my brother's father, cousin, stepfather, and all these other people that have gone on before us. My mother is with your mother right now, and she waits patiently for us under that shady tree, watching over us and being proud of us. I know my father's proud of me. I know he wants me to continuously heal and grow because I'm working on this anger and frustration in my heart, but I know he's proud of me because I continue 1% better every day, right, Scott? Scott W, 1% every day, and our loved ones that sends love to our loved ones on their journey. He was afraid. I bet she was totally afraid. I'm sure she was, full of fear and anger and misunderstanding for what's going on in the world. I get that a lot because I don't have any intentions. I don't want anything from anybody except for to spread love and appreciation. Sometimes when I go and take a cart for people, they're like shocked. They're shocked that I'm willing to just do something without, what do you want? I offered to do a chimney for a guy in Maine because it was falling apart, and he gave me a place to be for the night at his campsite. And I was like, you know what, man, if you ever need help, I'm a painter. I could paint some stuff around here, maybe for a couple nights to stay. And he's like, no, we're good right now. And I was like, all right, brother, can I give you my number? Just in case you need some help. And he was like, well, that might be all right. And I was like, bro, I noticed your chimney's messed up over there, and that's part of what I'm good at. I can fix your chimney for you. And he starts screaming at the top of his lungs, and his wife comes out, you people come here and try to sell us this and sell us that. I was like, bro, I didn't try to sell you nothing. And he cut me off and started screaming, and I'm just lost because this was my first true interaction of like a pushback towards trying to do the next right thing, because I was like trying to define this thing at this moment. This was years ago when I took the trip to Maine, and
and I didn't understand it. I was blown away, and I started walking away, letting them scream at me, and they're calling me all these names and all these names. And I turned around and I said, "Hey, listen, like I was going to do that chimney for free, brother. I was like, you could have let me stay at your campsite one more night. I was going to do it for free. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I wouldn't ask for nothing." Then his wife turned to him, started screaming at him. Then he's trying to wave me back, and I just left. I was so frustrated and lost, and I didn't understand it. Well, you know what? People aren't used to that. I got to understand his point of view. How many people have come there and tried to sell him something? You know what I'm saying? I get that, but that we got to drop this preconceived notion and let people just express themselves sometimes, because every once in a while, one out of a freaking 100, someone's not going to want anything from you. They're just going to want to do the next right thing. Yes, is it rare and it can be scary to accept? I understand that. I think she was everything going on. Yeah, she's probably got a lot going on. Yes, and she was exactly where she needed to be this morning, for us to temper our anger and for us to really acknowledge the love and appreciation we're trying to spread here. Double tap that screen, your fingers won't fall off, and if they do, please let me know, because you would be the first in history. CBD helps mental health breakdown. CBD is absolutely an amazing thing. It's an absolutely amazing thing, and we appreciate the tribute. That's going to be the first thing on our list to take care of ourselves today, is to go and get some just CBD. There's a place around here that sells it. There's not many places, especially now that cannabis has become so open in New York. It's like I had to, dude, one day I drove around to 9 different places, and I ended up buying a pack of CBD cigarettes because no one sells it anymore. Because they're all selling cannabis or THCAs, even, or the it's like, can I just get some CBD? But yes, CBD is an amazing thing. Nothing wrong with that, Scott W. What did I miss? I need to go get. That would make some sense 100 times better. And Lord, send me down. Think you were strong back. Yeah. Scott W., I hope you find what you're looking for, brother. But let's find the validation inside ourselves. Remember, there's another human involved in that scenario that you talk about, this thing that you need. And it's hard to balance that. If we're having a hard time balancing our own life, and maybe it's not the best idea, even though we think we need that. I don't know. I'm not you, brother, but I do love and appreciate you. I just know, for me, I'm trying to find a balance in my heart, and love and respect makes that balance that much better. When we do find someone to intimately care for, we just can't get wrapped up in our physical being and in what it tells us we need. Sometimes we have to, take care of ourselves so we don't have that delusion, and we don't involve somebody else in what we need, until the timing's right. But I hope you find what you need, brother. Find someone, do 3rd Street for 80. What? I don't know what that means. 8th Street for 80? OB. 3rd. I don't know what that means, Tank. I appreciate you. Whatever the $80 thing is. Do you smoke ganja? Brother, we do, nobody. A little bit of sativa helps me in a minimal way. And again, I can stress the fact that I have a friend out there who's over-medicating with cannabis. It can be done. You can't overdose, but I believe you can over-medicate. If you're numbing yourself, anything you're doing to numb yourself, isn't the way out. It might be a way to stop for the moment and find some reflection and find peace in this, because when you're having anxiety, it's absolutely ridiculous. Every nerve in your body stands up straight. You got this hollow, empty abyss consuming you completely, and you just fall back farther and farther and farther into that hole. And maybe sometimes we do got to numb a little bit to take a breath so we can start climbing out, but I think that doing that continuously is not a good idea. It's not healthy for you. To face these things head on is hard, but we will weather the burden together, and we will heal from doing so. I guarantee you, I'm finding this place of healing beyond my wildest expectations, because I'm facing it head on most of the time. Because this morning we're facing it head on, and we're acknowledging the test, and we're not going to hand the pain around. I'm going to express the pain in the scenario that we're in, and I'm gonna do my best to navigate it and figure out the lesson. Beth, I've been on Suboxone for 10 years. I've been trying to space them out 3 days instead of every day, but I can't smoke on the program, unfortunately. And that's a horrible thing, Beth. My brother dealt with the same thing, and I think that if he could use cannabis, it would have helped him, because he even told me, he's like, when I drink, it sounds like a great idea. Get moped up, this place that we grew up in, right? And when he's numbing like that, and he's like, dude, I struggle with it because he can get away with drinking on probation. And he's like, I really wish I could smoke cannabis, because his words is that when he smoked cannabis, it felt and sounded stupid to go do heroin. Like, it just, like, it humbles you in a way. I got a friend of mine who's been sober for 10 years who uses cannabis, and he commends the cannabis, and in his words too, like, it feels stupid. It, like, humbles you into being like, why would I want to destroy my life? You know what I'm saying? If you're using it in the right way for you, and I'm sorry that you can't. And I appreciate you trying to stretch them out. I appreciate you trying to get off that too. They act like this. They want to keep you on this pill your whole life, and then they got you. The dealer doesn't have you anymore. But now, what happens when your Medicaid drops? Stuff like that. That's what happened to my brother. That's why he's not in this world. And it's hard. I'm not saying not take Suboxone. I'm not saying that. I'd rather you be on that than be on the alternative if you need that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that keeping people on this shit forever and it being this thing that we instill in people, I don't believe in. I don't believe that it should be something that's like, okay, you're just on this forever. Like, I think that striving to get off of that too, so that you can find a sense of center, is a good thing. And I commend you, my friend Beth, for striving for that. You just keep moving forward, but you take care of you first, whatever it takes for you not to use that shit. And if that's being on that every day for now and being mindful, then yeah, do what you got to do. Do you still believe in on or of someone? Do you still believe in on for someone? Believe in someone? I believe in a lot of human beings. I believe there's compassion and love. And Chillum, there we are. Good morning. Hope you have a great day. Chillum, we were just commending you for the amazing ththings that you do. Coming in here and spreading hope and being part of the next right thing is an absolutely amazing thing, Chillum. We appreciate you. And then we're one step closer to helping Sally out because of Chillum. Me and the police, yeah, no, for a long time. But here's the thing, man. No matter what they do, they're human beings. And if we can interact with them in a way, no matter how much they piss us off, no matter what they do have the power. We don't want to give up the power. But in a scenario where we're talking to the cops, they have the power. They have the power to take your car. They have the power to arrest you. If you upset them, they're human beings. They have the power to play this game that a lot of them play. So just remember, if you and cops are a bad combo, slow down and interact with them in the kindest way possible, man, and realize that it's like handling somebody. You got to handle this human being knowing that they have the power over your life in this scenario. Now, is that twisted? Yes, it's twisted. It shouldn't be so, but that's the way the world is, and it sucks. I don't like drugs at all. I'm not a fan of drugs at all either, but caffeine, nicotine, a little bit of cannabis helps us get through it. I'm glad that you don't like drugs at all. I'm glad that you don't need that numbing release. I'm hoping that you were never there. Maybe you were there and that's why you don't like drugs and you found a way out without them, and that's absolutely amazing. But the world's full of drugs, my friend. Do you take Tylenol, Advil, aspirin? I take pills too. Yeah, whatever it takes, Tank. We appreciate you being open and honest. Be proud, Brendan. Be proud, brother. Tank. For mental illness reasons. Yes, for mental health reasons, not illness. Yes, for your mental health. And I believe that if that's what works for you, that's amazing. I got a problem with consistency in my life, and I've gotten to the point where the Medicaid drops or whatever else, and it's like then you can't get them. I found this natural thing that helps me that I prefer to use. Because I can always get my hands on that and I don't feel like I'm trapped in this cycle. But that's a personal decision, my brother, and I appreciate you doing what you need to do for your mental health. Just making morning coffee about you guys. Chillum. Yeah, we appreciate you. Make that coffee, brother. Just double tap that screen, Scott W says. Scott W is a wise man. Your fingers won't fall off. Good. We appreciate you taking what you need to take to find a center in your life, my friends. We appreciate you doing what you need to do. Encourage your loved ones to do what's healthy for them. Now, it's crazy because if you're taking something and it's negatively impacting your life, it shouldn't be a part of your life. If it's positively impacting your life and you're able to find a center, whatever that is, I totally agree with it. And I think that you should do that, and you should also reflect inside yourself of how you can grow beyond whatever you're using. That's another reason why the last couple of days I've decided to just, not be in this, even though this medicine's amazing for me, cannabis is something to take a little break from every once in a while. But have compassion and appreciation. Are you Mr. Bean? Am I Mr. Bean? I may be. Dance with the internet girlfriend in the garage at night. We appreciate you admitting your downfalls. That's James's medicine. Dancing with his internet girlfriends in the garage at night. That's a good medicine. Not all cops are bad, Scott W. I appreciate you expressing that, especially through. I'm sure you've been through it, man. Is marijuana a drug? It's a mind-altering substance, just like Advil, caffeine, Tylenol. It's definitely a drug. The definition of a drug is a mind-altering substance. Now, it's a harsh word to put on it. I like to use the word medicine. If it's used in the right way, then it's a medicine. Just like all these other drugs that are medicines, Klonopins, gabapentins were what really helped me out, Neurotins. There's a barrage of medications that can be positive and be medicines, or it could be a drug for you. It just depends on who we are. All things are different. Everything's different when it comes to individuals. That's why, they have like these depression commercials for these drugs that are like, it may cause it to be worse. Be mindful because you might want to jump off a cliff if you take it. It might help you. Like, that's some scary shit, and even with cannabis, the right kind of cannabis can really shit up for you, cause you anxiety. I can't smoke indicas or even hybrids at this point. I've been so adamant about smoking sativas that I've gotten even more sensitive to strands, I guess. I stick all away from that. Something light and heavy. I don't like to get worn down. And a lot of times, the cannabis I use is the kind of cannabis people are like, that shit don't work. That ain't nothing. Because they're used to getting rocked. I'm not trying to rock my brain. I'm not trying to numb myself anymore. I used to love that shit when I was a kid, when I was numbing myself. And I'm not saying anything against that. Maybe those are good for you. Maybe indicas are your medicine because our minds are different, right? Do I support police brutality? Absolutely not. I think that, our police officers are civil servants and some of them have lost track of that. Sounds weird. Yeah, it's all weird, brother. If it grows naturally, it's not a drug, it's nature. I appreciate that point of view too. But I think the real definition of a drug is a mind-altering substance. It depends on, I guess, we gotta be in reality with what the definitions of words are. We agree on these definitions of words so that we can communicate. Now, if we do have a different feeling of what a drug is and whatever, but we gotta resort to the actual definition of things so that we can have a standard for communication. And I know what you're saying, Beth. I don't believe it's a drug either. I believe it's a positive medicine if used in the right way. Salmon Macano. I don't know what that means, brother. No one should act like their baggage is a crown. I'm with you on that, Chillum. I'm with you on that. We're trying to figure out a way to set it down and flow through us, Chillum. And here's the thing: I was raised in an atmosphere where all this weight was like all this trauma and pain that we passed around was like this thing of honor. So they just, I got a lot of loved ones who still indulge in it because they're addicted to the drama, man. They're addicted to the stress. They're addicted to the pain, and and I understand how that is because like. Pulling away from that as a young man and pulling away from that as an adult now is like sometimes it's hard, man. I find myself wanting that chaos, wanting to go and be a part of that, wanting the excitement of this lifestyle that was ingrained in me to be reality, and it's not the way I want to live at this point in my life. Not at all. Hi from Brazil. Well, hello there, Joseph. Joa, we appreciate you. Lucas, we appreciate you. Joa, JL, welcome. I love to have a food truck. Beth, what's funny is I was gifted a food trailer that still needs a little bit of work, and I've been thinking about selling it to get back on the road. It's out at my stepmother's house, and I don't know. It's a nice little food trailer with a pop-up side. I got a couple little Blackstone flat tops in there, one converted into a steam table, and I've actually got a sandwich table in there. But I also want to do something with it. Can I shout you out? King with the exclamation points. Brother, I hope you're still stuck around. I know we're a bit behind. Chillin'. Food trucks are tons of work, but such amazing concepts. I love to feed the world. That was something that me and Steve loved to do. We love to feed the world. We used to make huge pots of chili and hand it out to our neighbors. And the first time they're all weird about it. And then they come knocking on the door like, guys, when's the next time you guys cooking dinner? Like I thought it was weird. Like I love to feed the world. I mean, that's what Al instilled on us too, making giant pots of hangover soup or giant pots of ziti. These giant pots of venison stew, and we'd go and bring it to everybody. Feeding people is an amazing feeling. If you don't leave the world with it, it's not important. Beth, that's absolutely amazing. We're going to roll the dice for you, bro. Beth, we just got you onto the wall of champions times 2, Beth, because you got 2 5s, which adds to 10, and it's a dubby. But, Beth, we appreciate you deeply for coming in today and spreading your knowledge, spreading your love, spreading your wisdom, helping me to find a balance in my heart so that we can move forward and do the next right thing as a community here. Looks like they're about to respray the lines here. Is that what's going on with that giant sprayer? No, they ain't coming here. Do you see that giant sprayer back there, guys? That was ridiculous. Doodle-doo. I love food trucks. I think they're awesome. I was thinking about doing like, we're going to call it like fat kid fries and just do like French fries. And then you could put like chili on them or like a chicken brocchi cheese or like, some kind of Alfredo bacon sauce. Like different kinds of like saucy yumminess over fries and call it fat kid fries, is maybe one of the concepts. We need fryers for that. Most likely Philly cheesesteaks or sandwiches. I don't know. Please bear with us. Scott, yes, please take your day. Bear with us. Try to read every single comment. Thanks, Titan. Learn work, maybe be a dream work. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Howdy to Texas. Sing my song. Sing you a song? Who can take a broken heart, fill it up with love? Who can take a shitty day and fix it from the start? Bun Bun Man can, 'cause he's my chunky little bunny and he mixes it with love and makes the think it's all good, and it's all good. That's my cheeseball Bun Bun song. This just dropped 40 people because I sing like an idiot. Dyson, my bad. LOL, bro. Tank, it's all good. What are we talking about here? I live in my car too. Yeah, brother. Pete, nowhere. So we travel across the country in my car. I think we're letting go of the house eventually. I don't know where I'm at with that. I'm just frustrated and lost, and it doesn't mean shit to me anymore. But I do have a standard place. But we do travel across the country doing the next right thing in the old galactic avenger here that we've back seats out of. And I emptied it out now that I'm back by the old homestead. But I commend you, brother. Stay strong out there in your car. Come be with us in the morning and give thanks and appreciation as we move forward and do the next right thing. Trust your Cash App, bro. Tyson, you got a Cash App? Yeah, that's all. Tank, you're absolutely amazing, brother. Did you hear him? I think he was talking to our brother that lives in the car there. We got Tank wants to help you out. I think that's absolutely amazing, Tank. You're a superhero among human beings. We love Texas. Yeah, I probably should shut my mouth and not sing because no one wants to hear that shit. But I love John Bun. Your name is hilarious. I said, how much yo Cash App, bro? Tank. How much Tristan? How much in your Cash App, bro? Who's Tristan? Oh, that Tristan's here, with tears in his eyes, brother. That's absolutely amazing. I don't have Cash App. He says, PayPal. Let's find out, man. Tyson, Tank, you're absolutely amazing, dude. You're doing amazing things out there today, and we appreciate and love you, Tyson. Chillum, what kind of coffee you drinking this morning? Some of the new French press. Yes, so the new French press came from Crank the other day. I believe you were here, and it's that Death Wish yummy chalky cherry bullshit with some Carmi creamer that Crank ordered us from Walmart. We went and picked up at the end of the show the other day. Do you break just buy a STS stock? Okay. I appreciate the heads up. Beth, I cricket and may make characters. I do work at the hospital, but in my free time I found a hobby I love, and I ask local shops if I can put my stuff in there. That's awesome. Good for you, Zachary. Come to Florida for a vacation. My girlfriend and I would love to take you out and show you around. Zachary, that's gonna, there's a place right there. You anywhere by St. Pete? I got this really awesome place I like to stay in St. Pete, right at the pier there. I'd love to come hang out with you, Zachary, and I do need to take a break here eventually. It's even this last trip has been full of just pushing forward, trying to do the next thing. A lot of personal chaos going on, and a lot of personal struggle that I haven't gotten into. And then I'm back here where this weight is, and yeah, taking a break one of these times would be great. Getting to Florida and seeing you would be an absolute treat, Zachary. Dude, do me a favor. Check me out on Facebook. It's Scott Jackson Red Canoe. Maybe message me on there, or maybe jump on our Discord. We could chat a little bit about it sometime. Crank created this as a Discord. I'm still trying to figure out. Thank you, MD, for everything you do and everything you are. Beth, my best advice is find something you enjoy and put yourself out there. Happiness comes first, then money. Yes, very much so. And so I enjoy doing the next right thing. I enjoy doing what I'm doing for Sally, and that's kind of what I'm growing here. And with the help of kindness and compassion from our brothers and sisters out there, I truly believe that we're going to be able to make this a thing where I can withstand and spread love and hope and help people like Sally, who've been caught in a scenario, who don't have the money because they've been screwed over, or just don't have the money because things are expensive. And we could take out of that next right thing fund minimally to help these people, get me there and feed me and a couple bucks in my pocket so we can have a good time doing fun things as we adventure along the way, is the lifestyle I'm looking for. But, slow and steady. I'm going to keep working and pushing, and I have faith that this lifestyle will come to fruition with all the love and appreciation that you guys are showing. No, he can. I know he can, Brendan, but I can help. You are helping, MD, and we appreciate and love you very much. Tyson, did he hooked you up? That's absolutely amazing. We see the tears in the heart in your eyes. We appreciate you very much, and you're an amazing human being for helping out our brother Tyson there. I wish I could help. That's going to be the premise of what I'm trying to do as I move forward, is help our brothers and sisters. Can I help Scott by being here for him? You do help me by being here for me every single morning. Benny, give it a little. We appreciate you, Benny, doing a little dance, making a little love. Get down tonight, Benny. What is the thing, what you put on your mouth? Oh, the cigarette? Yeah, it's tobacco, man. And I try to keep that away from the camera as much as possible, but I'm a nicotine fiend, and I'm working on that. You do. He does. You do, MD, without a doubt. Fire! I subbed, said Tristan. We appreciate you, Tristan. And we're still playing this game slow and steady. There's a 7, Tristan. There's a 4. Let me give you one more just because. And then there's a 6. We got to go with the dice, though, my brothers and sisters. We got to move forward, spreading love, hope, and compassion. Scott chilling. He's cool. What? MS to be heard. I do. I want you all to be heard. I want you all, just in case. Tristan, yep, I see you, buddy. I already rolled for you. My French Bulldog does not listen to me at all. I can't wait to meet him. I bet you he's a cutie who loves headbutts. If they don't respect you, God, or tell them, have a schoolie. I don't understand what that means, brother. I'm a little dyslexic, little lost, little pushing forward this morning, but we're having an absolutely amazing day, and I appreciate and love, respect every last one of you. How does underneath English become your dog in French? Wait, what? Haha, James. He doesn't understand English. He's a French bulldog, James. Like, you got to learn French. Good call, MD. That's why he doesn't listen. He's trying to be a good boy. You're just not speaking to him in the right language. I think that is absolutely hilarious. Oh, God. My Chihuahua responds in Spanish as well. That's hilarious. Oh, God. One pregnant better every day. 1% better every day, brother. I love that philosophy, and that's something that we're going to move into becoming part of our daily chant. We're going to get 1% better today, 1% better than yesterday, 1% more love, 1% more respect, 1% more admiration, and we're going to get 1% closer to that balance. I'm going to work on not shooting to 150 and not being down at 1 or 0. That middle ground is a place to be that's hard for me to maintain with the way that my mind works. But when I'm at that 50%, it's a hell of a lot more sustainable than I am to be at 150, 1% better every day. Scott W., you're a genius, brother. Howdy a doody dandy there, HD. Howdy ho with your cowboy hat. I got one at the house. Should I wear the cowboy hat tomorrow? There's a lot of con people that have ruined good people like you. Yeah, they've ruined my perception. I get that, and that's what happened with that dude in Maine. I hope we're not that far behind. Yes, BRB, Chillum. I hope Scott gets some sunshine today. Looks like a little rainy. It's actually pretty sunny out here, a little overcasty. It looks like it's going to be beautiful. I hope it doesn't rain since our front light's still out, and I shouldn't be driving around in the rain with go on and on about the shenanigans right now with the car. That's why we're looking to get into something different. Chillum says 50-50 chance. Hand that the phone. Yeah, Beth, silly, but check pet store. They have CBD products for pets. That might be a way to get, to get some CBD. I do have this place up here called the Dancing Bear. Or no, all mixed up. Up here in Cicero has really good CBD at a decent price. It's a pretty decent sized container for $50, but it's got a lot of doses in it that last forever. I get these gummies that last quite a bit of time for me. But yeah, if last resort, I'll take pet CBD. I don't care if it settles my nerves in those moments where I'm feeling pain and anguish. I am enjoying the new French press this morning like a champ. We did, and we got our coffee brewed right here. That Death Wish is absolutely beautiful. I did 2 scoops in this, quarter-ounce scoops that came with the French press, and I think that's our balance. I think we found it. I really like it. Not on my watch, bro. Not on your watch. You keep it. You run a tight ship here, MD. We are very much appreciative of all you being here. Shout out to you from Australia. I love all of our friends in Australia. We appreciate that we make so many awesome friends in Australia. We're going to have to take a trip to Australia one of these days just to check it out. I smoke weed straight from the farm I live in. Moricado. I'm gonna slaughter that. The farm is awesome, man. Yes, when we can grow and produce something ourselves is the best thing we can do. We know that there aren't chemicals. We know that it's not fluffed with things. We know it's not added with stuff. We know that it can be natural. Where you can drive a taxi? I could drive a taxi, not this thing. I was thinking about. I guess you can DoorDash, whatever the one is where you drive people around. You can rent a car through them too. And I was thinking about maybe doing that because this thing just ain't gonna cut it. There's no seats but mine in here. And Jessica, exactly. That's exactly what my brother said. When he smoked herb, he didn't want to do any other drugs that he'd normally want to do. That it put him in his place where he just thought it was stupid. It crushes that whisper for some of us. And if it crushes that whisper for you, we appreciate you doing what you need to do to stay healthy, loved, and appreciated, Jessica. I'm in healthcare and I Western medicine. Detest Western medicine. I have a little stigma against pills and stuff myself. Like I said, as a child, being bombarded with these things to change me and fix me because I wasn't what other children were, because I was so damn out of it and hyper and this excitable little guy that they tried to medicate into existence. I remember there was a point where I was 10 and I was like, I'm not taking this anymore. My mom's like, it's helping you so much. And I remember being like, what do you mean? Like, I feel nothing. I stopped dreaming. I feel nothing. And I'd rather feel chaotic and hectic than nothing. I'm not taking it anymore. And I stopped taking that shit. Now, was that the right thing to do? Probably. I don't know. It was the right thing for me as a child not to be bombarded by an astronomical amount of medication because the people around me couldn't handle my energy. They could have, what in retrospect, if I ever have a child that is going through this, I'm going to try to direct that energy in a positive way, try to keep their hands busy and not medicate them. Because of what I've been through. Now, am I saying not to medicate your children? No, I'm not a doctor. I'm saying for me what worked and what didn't work, and I'm not a huge fan of it. Because of what I've been through for me, and that doesn't mean that it doesn't work for you. It doesn't mean that at all. You know, whatever medicine works for you is a medicine for you. You know, I just try to express the medicine and connection that I have here so that people can learn and grow from what I've been through. And if you have a mind like mine, possibly we can help you. You know, I wish I would have known all these things a lot sooner. I wish I'd have understand the balance in my heart. I wish I had the understanding about cannabis, you know, and the differences between it so I could have defined the medicine for myself. You know, I wish I could have understood CBD. I think that would have helped me a lot. Now, I don't know if there's a stigma on kids taking CBD, but I think that if I had CBD as a kid, could have really helped with this anxious tendency I had that caused me to be so explosive and angry and in pain. You know, be safe, stay alert, please. Yes, yes. Hello, we will. I am here, healthcare, and I do not deserve Western. Okay, there we go, everyone. Treatment is their own, whatever it takes to take the next right decision. Yes, Chillum, very much so. We back you up. You know, like I said, if it makes a positive impact in your life, then it's good. If it's making a negative impact in your life, then it's not a medicine. That's my point of view. But again, I could be wrong. I'm here going to be looking, going to go to work. Peace and love to you all, and blessings. Great day. 1% better every day. Yes, Scott W. 1% better every day. That little piece of wisdom is going to ring true on a daily basis for us, because we're going to be 1% better every single day. Have a great day, man. Yes, have a great day to everybody. Chill 'em. We love and appreciate you guys. It's a mind-altering drug. It is. Cannabis is a mind-altering drug, my friend. And some of our minds need to be altered because of the pain that we're in. I'm not saying it's not a mind-altering substance, technically a drug. But I think in the right person, the right avenue, the right amount, it can be a medicine, just like any other drug out there. I think Klonopins are a really hard drug. And now if I took a Klonopin, I'd feel cool as a cucumber all the time. Nice and mellow, no anxiety, no stress. What happens when I can't get that Klonopin anymore? Now I'm addicted to Klonopin. And I'm addicted to Klonopin. You know what I'm saying? You can't get addicted physically to cannabis. You know, you can get emotionally in need of it, but like you can get physically addicted to Klonopin, where you're like puking and like, you know. And I'm not saying if it works for you and that's a great thing. You know, all I'm saying is that we have to be open to what medicine is for other people, for our brothers and sisters out there. Oh God, Tank, I can send 30 for CBD, bro. Tank, you do whatever feels right, brother, and I appreciate you. If you want to do that, feel free to do that, Tank. You're an absolutely amazing human being for having the compassion in your heart. I'm willing to accept whatever you feel like the next right thing is, and it'll definitely go towards CBD if it comes in, my brother, because that's what I need. I need to know it going towards CBD. Come in tomorrow morning, Tank. If you send that 30, I'll have the CBD and I'll show you that I bought it. Because it's definitely something I should keep on hand to help me center my nerves and my ability. In this world, we got to have faith, brother. There's no other way I can think of to whatever, but that 30, and then I've got $20. That'll get me a jar that'll last me, you know, forever, or not forever, for quite some time, because I take that minimally too. But I'll have it with me, and I'll be able to show you. Chillum, I am a big sativa guy, and as well helps me brain, and don't like smoking heavy strains unless it's time to go to bed. I don't even like them when it's time to go to bed, man. I won't be going to bed. I'll be laying there freaking out, like, it's like smoking anxiety for me, man. Yeah, but yeah, yep. I was too slow. Chillum, I love you, brother. Like sativas, better. Yeah, there we go. Drug can, blah blah. Lick a toad. All right, James, you got a toad for me to lick? Was that a stress reliever? Get some pet toads and lick them? Brother, I love you, and I appreciate you. If you got a toad you want me to lick, I have that much admiration for you that I'd lick that damn toad if you thought it would help. I don't know how much help that would be, but I'm up for giving anything a whirl at this point when it comes to finding my sense of center and a balance. Hello, yes, Tank. We appreciate you, Tank. You're absolutely amazing. Nothing beats being... Yeah, well, here's the thing, brother. It's if it's medicine for you, we appreciate it, my brother. Whatever that may be. But if it starts hindering your life in a negative way, we got to acknowledge it's not medicine. We got to acknowledge when we start numbing, and when we go beyond medicine, and we you know, because it could be, it's so simple, it's so quick, it goes from being a medicine to being a poison before we know it. Please shout out Star X Rose. We appreciate you. We're doing all right here today. We've got a little frustration in our heart, but we're finding a balance in everything that we're doing today. Sell me it. Sell what? What are you talking about, Tank? I appreciate you. That'd be awesome. Send it to my Cash App, and we'll have it tomorrow morning, brother. Thank you so much. But that's up to you and what you want to do. I'm gonna make whatever happen. But if you want to donate to the next right thing and help me get some CBD, that would be absolutely amazing, Tank. And like I said, I'm a man of my word, and you'll see tomorrow morning. Be careful, Maria. Don't want to get a sexual harassment complex. MD is doing all right. She's gonna handle these people, and she's all right. She's got this. You can handle these chumps out here that are saying these bullshit things. We got your back. You're in the right place, MD. So cute. See, I appreciate that. Look at me blushing. You can see him. See me blush up. What the fuck is this, Shar? What is this, Shar? I don't know. It's a chat, brother. What is what is this chat? I thought maybe Shar sent you, a good friend of ours. This chat is all about coming together with love and respect and honesty in our heart. Finding a balance today is the theme of the day, and not taking people's pain, because they're in pain. If someone hands you pain, to set it down right at their feet. To find a softer, gentler way, as how Anase would say, to love our brothers and sisters in the best way we can. And I'm trying to honor my father on his journey by living that philosophy with every move I make. Yes, we are killing it. You guys are doing absolutely amazing. We like our shits and giggles here. We do. We love the shits and giggles. You buy ice daily? I do not buy ice daily. When I'm traveling on the road, what I do is I keep stuff minimally, and and then I try to buy the things that stay cold, or I got a little cold bag that I keep like a frozen. You know what I do? Check this out. For $1, you take a gallon of water from Walmart. I stay at Walmart's a lot when I travel. So I take a gallon of water off the shelf and I go hide it behind some ice cream or something. And then the next day I buy that frozen gallon and I throw that into my cold bag. And that stays cold for days. And then I got a couple days and I got water to drink, and I can keep stuff in that cold bag. So this way I'm not spending $2-3 a day, $4, $6, $5 a day on ice. And and who's it hurting? I'm free. I'm putting it in a freezer, and I'm buying it first thing in the morning, and then I have something to keep my shit cold. That's been my plan. When I stay at Walmart's. And then I can get other stuff, or maybe even buying frozen foods too, if you like mac and cheese or this and that, something you're going to have later on. Buy a couple frozen things and put in that cold bag. They'll thaw out throughout the day and keep everything else cold. I don't recommend buying ice, man. And in a cooler in a car like this, where am I putting a cooler? There's usually a bed there that takes all that room up and stuff piled into the trunk. There's nowhere to put a cooler, man. But I have a small cooler bag that I use like that, and it seems to work out pretty well. We gotta be ingenuitous. I don't even know what the word would be. We got to be ingenuitous. That's not a word. I just made that one up. Anyhowsen. Yeah, use that little bit of advice to help you travel. I live in a Jeep. I get gym membership so I can stay up and watch. Yes, brother. Walmart parking lot is a good place to camp for a source. I work for full time, 4 days a week, so I stay busy. Yeah, Scott W. Take that little hint about the frozen waters there, the frozen gallons of water, since you stay at a Walmart, brother. That'll save you a lot of ice, and you just get a little freezer. I got a little cooler bag that I keep stuff in. If that'll help you, because then it's $1 a day versus $3 to $6 a day, and you got a bunch of melted ice you can't drink. Yeah, duh, man. Wishing everyone love and lights on their journey today. Gonna get ready for work. Chillum, we appreciate you spreading that love, hope, and appreciation today. We appreciate everybody being in here today. Beyond words, when it comes to the interactions we've had today. It sounds like we've helped a lot, and I got to take that to heart. I got to find my value in all this. Despite my pain and my judgment for myself, you guys helping me find that balance of love and admiration for me. By Go-Go. Snake bites by Go-Go. Okay. Okay, where are we not remember those words? Wait, what? Snake bite. Got you. When are you not remember those words? I don't know what we're talking about. I'm a little bit behind, brother. So you probably commented on something I said 5 minutes ago, and I have the memory span of a goldfish sometimes, especially in this scenario. It's hard for me to keep track of what people say and where we are in the conversation. Then I get behind because I'm reading everybody's comments and blah, blah, blah. If you've been here a little while, hit the like button, James says. I think that's a beautiful idea. Feel free to double tap that screen. This little red dot up there will take you along on the adventure. We're spreading hope and love every single day. If you hit that little dingly dangly there, they'll notify you when we go live every morning. You can jump in and send love and appreciation, and we can evaluate what needs to be evaluated on a daily basis so we can learn and grow as a group. That's the whole thing. And we appreciate you being in here. Beth, yes, I adjust a little person at 4'11", 90 pounds, and I was on fentanyl, Suboxone, saved my life. Right, the doctors, dope man now. I can't smoke, can't stop everything. Hey, Beth, we're not judging you. We're not judging you at all. And I know that I said some shit like that, and why I don't take shit, but like, it's okay, Beth. We back you up, man. You're not taking that shit. You're taking something from a doctor is better than taking that. And you're trying to be mindful about how you're going to move forward and get off of even that. That's a beautiful thing. A lot of people get caught in this mindset. Well, I'm on medicine. I'll just take it my whole life. Well, what happens when, something happens and you can't get that medicine? And then you're going to go run for dope. You know what I'm saying? But don't stop taking it. You know what I'm saying? You just know that there's that out there, and you have to be adamant about if you're on it, about keeping that shit straight. Hey, 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 ha, 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 he says, well, hey, 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 I says, well, ha, 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 ha. Chip, chip, cheerio, with a cup of tea then. The kind of airport uses a shuttle. I don't know what the hell we're talking about. Oh, with lights. Scott looks like they're going to report a lot. Yeah, okay, we'll find out. I have seen a few big trucks go by. Yeah, I'm sure. There's one parked right over there that got out and it went for a walk in the Bridgeport. I don't know what that deal is. He must live back there or visiting a friend or something. Whatever. It's none of our business. 4.3 liter V6 solid. Damn, that's a hell of a vehicle. It's to the roof. James, I don't know. We're trying to keep it PG here, James. I don't know how great of an idea is that. BK, what is several airstrips, ranch, all good. We appreciate you there, Baddick, Scattic, Kennakanaki, I slaughtered the shit out of your name, but I love and respect yous. About halfway clutch. Okay, whatever that means. I am so lost, I can miss something. I love your channel. Please say, Kachua. Kachua? Japanese. Kanachiwa. Domo arigato. We appreciate you, brother. Konnichiwa. That's what it was. God damn it. It's Konnichiwa. I know that one. I'm sorry for that, brother. We appreciate you. CPMYASAFUSH. Turn the Galactic Avenger into a donkey. If we get a couple donkeys to pull this thing, it will last forever. We're at about 140,000 miles, one front light, the windows won't go up. The power steering fluid is no longer existing because I'm sick of dumping money on the ground. So we just we heave through it and push through it. There's no back window. There's no seats. There's no gas cap nor power steering cap. There's no this, no that, and the other thing. She's a hell of a shit show. Feel free to check out the Galactic Avenger in my playlist. You guys will get a kick out of it. I'm absolutely sure of it. Have a good day, mate. You have a good day too, there, mate. We appreciate you. Chip, chip, cheerio, then. Thank you. I appreciate you. UC.Soap Inkern Corner. I don't know what that means. Love the song. Let's hear a sequel to the Bun Bun song. We'll have to work one out. Have you hydrated today? Absolutely not, brother. And I didn't bring my water with me. That's a good call. I gotta hydrate. You're absolutely right. Like and share, brother. Keep us commenting. Richie, we appreciate you. And Richie is a hell of a human being. You know what? We are probably so ridiculously far behind. I want to read every comment, but I'm about to just jump to the bottom so we can continue our conversation. One on one. I need the TG LOL. Wish I could roll just me and one there. Yeah, Scott W, we appreciate the medicine that works for you, my brother. We appreciate it deeply. I see the top. Good one. Wink and wake and bake. Good for you, brother. You take your medicine and have a great day. We appreciate and love you, everything you do and everything you are. Therapy is free, just like the chat. Yeah, the therapy is free. We do appreciate if you feel like lighting the chat, but you got to do what you got to do in this moment for you. If you don't feel like hitting that button, if you're afraid your fingers will fall off, you double tap the screen. We don't want you to live in fear. We want you to push through that fear and realize that once you do it, you'll feel so much better, I promise, because you're spreading love just by that little tappy tap tapperoonie, little tappy tapatoo will get you there. Just subbed. Luke just subbed. Well, we haven't really been playing the game, but we're gonna play it. Luke, there you go. The W's of the W's. Well, there's 4, so it's 2 W's with the W on top. So we got 2 foes for Lucas there. For Luke, we appreciate you, Luke. We're going to write your last name on there, too. Make sure we commend you properly when we go to the Galactic Avenger. I've seen people do this before, and I just realized what it means. It means that I can read what's written there if I put my hand up there. Thing pin. Awesome, Luke. We appreciate you taking the chance and rolling the dice today, my brother. We appreciate you being patient and kind and accepting, because I'm probably so far behind this morning. I also got to go to an estate sale, look for gold, silver, copper, papers. So here's the thing too, man. I got a lot of collectibles and shit that I plan on selling here soon. I need to wean out the house. I've got some comic books. I got some old school Mad magazines. I've got all 4 of the Kiss action figures, and I've got a wakeboard and just all kinds of shenanigans and paintings and stuff that I'll probably be selling here soon to try to wean through the shit and put all that towards the next right thing. The board medtech, tell your visitors to hit the like button as many times as they can. Yeah, just jam a Rooney. Clicky click clack clack click. Click clack clack click. Clicky click 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 clack click 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 clack click 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 clack click click. Hit that goddamn thing about 1,012 times. It'll feel good, I promise. I don't know if that makes a difference. I know that it only counts as 1, but if you click and clack that son bitch, you'll feel much better about yourself, I promise. It helps their stats so that their live stream up on more people scans like, okay, I appreciate that, Board MedTech, for that acknowledgement, man. Yeah, click that screen as fast as you possibly can. That'll help us draw some more people in and spread hope and love, I guess. I just got a heart on mine. That's absolutely amazing. I appreciate you, Board MedTech. You're absolutely awesome. I'm sorry that you're bored today. Thank you. Yes, I find it. Beth, you're absolutely amazing. Appreciate you. I subbed, Cooper says. Well, you did the thing, Cooper, and we're going to roll the dice for you. We'll give you 2 of them today. You just got a 10. Wow, everybody's winning today who's rolling the dice, guys. We've been focusing on a lot of other stuff, and our brother Cooper out there, I hope is still around. I know that I don't know how far behind we are, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep on pushing through, doing the next right thing, reading all the comments I can read, spreading love, hope, and appreciation while you clickety-clack that screen as fast as you possibly can. Let's see how many times it takes for you to click that screen before your fingers fall off. I'd really like to know. It's like finding the center of the Tootsie Pop. Yeah, see, you're absolutely right. It's horrible for me. It's horrible. And I'm working on it. Stay safe out there. Gotta go to work. All right, Board MedTech, we appreciate you being in today, brother. We appreciate love and respect you. Scott W. Should loop the power steering lines together. It doesn't tear the truck. So I did. I put like this pressure hose together. I'd have to take it all apart and redo it because the clamps are messed up or loose or something. And I usually tighten the clamps up, and that usually helps. But then on the way back, we were in such a tight financial situation. I was like, you know what? I can handle this. And now that I haven't had power steering, I'm like, and I've dealt with it a little while. I'm kind of just like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather not spend the money. I'd rather keep the money in the next right thing fund so I can do the next right thing. Scott W. Stop looping the power steering. Yep. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I probably should do something about that. What's the topic today? Is finding a balance, Jay Phillips. balancing love, appreciation, and hope, for ourselves and for our brothers and sisters, finding that balance of compassion for whatever they're going through so we don't pass the boulder right back to them. That's the theme of the day, my brother. Beth. Okay, I don't really think I have anything like that. I might have some silver coins, Beth, buried in there somewhere, like these collector coins. If I find them or come across them, I'll make sure to let you know, and we'll put whatever that is towards the next right thing. I do have some awesome paintings. If you guys are into artwork, I feel like I'm an all right artist. What is this channel? This channel is Traveling Scott. Travel across the country doing the next right thing. Right now we're trying to get a solid base underneath us to get something more reliable than the Galactic Avenger. Or I'm just going to jump in this thing if I hit my limit, and we're going to drive it into the sunset till it shits the bed. And then we'll scrap it and figure it out from there. Haven't quite figured it out yet. I'm putting out into the universe that I do want a school bus. But the gas prices and the remodeling, and it's a lot, but I'm going to do the best I can to keep doing the next right thing. If I can get a school bus, remodel it a little bit. Luth, hi buddy. Luth LW, we appreciate you. Talk about how I know that. You don't have to talk about anything you don't want to, James. Are you and lonely? Am I attractive and lonely? I don't know. Am I? Oh, there we are. We have hit rock bottom. We have hit pay dirt. We are down at bedrock, guys. I'm right there in the conversation now. Am I? Shit. Okay, yeah, I am. I was like, don't tell me I didn't get it. It's brilliant. You guys haven't even seen my paintings. I tried to show you guys from the live at the house, but you can't. It's trash. The Wi-Fi is trash there. I moved to T-Mobile, and I gotta be in certain places. This T-Mobile thing is just not whatever. Wow, Beth. Wow. What are we talking about? Why do people hate veterans? Why do people hate veterans? Because they're full of shit. People hate people for whatever reason. So part of what we're thinking about here is getting a hold of the VFW so that we have a source of people to help. So, if there's people that are associated with the VFW that are disabled, or they can't get out and do this, or they need some drywall work done, that we can raise money through the next right thing and then help these veterans. So yes, we love veterans here in the effort that they put in to preserve our freedom, brother. I don't know who these people are, but people don't like people. Scott, your horns are showing. Moonshine. My horns are showing, are they? People love veterans, and government is the ones that do not like you. We love you, brother. We appreciate you. Yeah, and whoever doesn't love veterans must be stupid, MD says. And we agree with MD. And it does pay to pick up loose change. Every penny counts. I got a jug at the house, and when I hit rock bottom, that jug gets me going and keeps me going. Yes, sir. So here's the thing. My first trip to Key West, I didn't spend dollar bills or any change for a year, and that was hard. And I had like $3,000 in change in dollar bills, and that got me to Key West and back and kept me on the road, not having to work. That was when I was... here comes our police officer friend right here. Guarantee he's coming to say hi. That was when I went down to Key West to the first time around. And he's coming over to talk to us. So let's see how this all plays out. Our brother, the police officer's over there because Karen complained and he finally got here. Save a year. Hit a veteran machine. Well, we'll see what's going on. I don't give a shit. We're not doing anything wrong. It's private property. This isn't private property. This is a parking lot. If they tell us to leave, we'll leave. You have to be warned before you're trespassed, my friend. And we did leave that other parking lot where they said it was for employees. So that's where I'm at. We're going to find out. This cop's sitting over here getting his shit together. I'm almost positive that he's going to come over and say something to us. Calm as a cucumber. Yes, sir. Calm and collective and appreciative for these police officers who put their life on the line. Respecting and appreciative. I don't know if you can see him. I don't want to move the phone, but he's like right over there. You can see the back of his truck a little bit, just sitting over there staring at us. but we're not going to do anything but sit here and continue our conversation of love, hope, and respect, trying to spread love and appreciation to all my brothers and sisters out there for the amazing things that you do. Despite Karen, and that just proves our point. I'm sure Karen called the cops. It took them about an hour and a half to get here because this isn't an emergency, but here we go. Hit the like button if you appreciate police officers and everything they do, and the fact that he's going to have to come over and talk to me because some Karen was concerned that I was parked in the parking lot talking to you guys. But yeah, I appreciate you guys very much. It's been a blessed day. It's been beyond my wildest dreams. And hopefully we can have a good conversation with our police officer buddy over here, who's probably waiting for me to take off so he can pull me over, thinking that he'll intimidate me by parking over there staring at me. But I ain't going nowhere. He wants to have a conversation with us. He'll have to come over here and have a conversation with me. We do love our police, very much so, and we're going to express that to him when he comes over here and chats with us on Bitcoin. I don't really have too much thoughts on Bitcoin, to be honest with you. I don't know too much about Bitcoin and how that works. You know, I'm a very simple kind of cash in hand kind of guy. But do not be intimidated. It's a little bit rough. Cops do kind of make me feel a certain way, but it's okay. I appreciate them as human beings. I appreciate the work that our buddy's doing over here, getting prepared to come chat with us. I'm almost sure of it. PMSL Scott W. I don't understand what that means. You know I'm horrible with acronyms, MD. Free mayo and then bricks. I don't understand what that means. All right. Well, there he goes. All right then. I guess we're not going to have a conversation at this moment. Because we refuse to play the game. I'm not going to run away from our authority figures out here, these people that are trying to do their job. And he probably realized that, sitting here with his window open, staring at me for a minute, realized maybe he scanned the bunny, and maybe he joined the live. Are you on here, officer? We appreciate you very much if you joined the live, brother. I'm not smoking anything. You got a bag of backy right here. Feel free. Just stumbled onto your channel during my coffee break. Well, we appreciate you stumbling onto the channel, 7171. A little bit anxious that police officer was just trying to eyeball us down, but we got to understand that he's doing his job, and he was probably called by that Karen earlier who didn't want us in the employee parking lot over there because there was 9,000 spots, and we were taking one up, and that's her space. This is the live, so you got me. I appreciate you, Beth. You're a huge part of this live. You're a huge part of this acceptance and appreciation, love and admiration that we're trying to send here. Texas 39, FTL. Favorite movie. My favorite movie. Wow, that's a big one. Interview with the Vampire is an amazing movie. I absolutely love it. Gentleman just went over there in painting clothes. How you doing, sir? Got another gentleman just kind of cruising by, checking out the car. I wonder what he's up to. Someone wants to say something to us. Feel free and say hi. But yeah, Interview with the Vampire. What is it? What's the movie? It's got not Legends is a good movie too, but what is the movie I'm looking? Legend of the Fall is an absolutely amazing movie. Far and Away is an absolutely amazing movie. Hello to everybody. It looks like we're getting some people in here wondering what we're doing, and that's okay. No one's got the gusto to come say hi to us, so it is what it is. Saying hi. We say hi to you, Maine. We appreciate you very much. Legend of the Fall. Yes, Legend of the Fall was absolutely amazing movie. And Tristan is the man among men. If you haven't seen Legend of the Fall, you're truly missing out. And I'd like to say that, you know, that I don't have this anxiety when it comes to police officers, but it does, because things can go sideways quick. They do have power over us, and that can be intimidating. Chat, we are 20 minutes behind. We're not 20 minutes behind. I'm right here at the bottom, chat. What are you talking about? Hey, Scott, people can just let people be. I don't get it. People are so quick to pick up in the business. Yeah, here's the thing. They're just so wrapped up in what they got going on and so much pain and anguish that they're trying to cause problems. That police officer probably came over here, probably heard me chatting from over there and decided that it wasn't worth it. Probably, I hope he scanned the bunny. I hope he's here with us. And if they don't want us in this parking lot spreading love and hope, they're going to have to come tell us that. Bro, do you play Roblox? I've never played Roblox, but I've heard good things about it. I am horror freak. Rob Zombie does some awesome horror movies, guys. I absolutely adore Rob Zombie and his interpretation of different things. We got somebody over here. Oh, this is just a chick stopping to do her thing. It's all good. Now I'm getting all anxious and weird, waiting for someone to come say something. What's that? What's Legend of the Falls? Far and Away. I think it was Far and Away with Tom Cruise, where they came to the New World and they tried to make a better life for themselves. That was an amazing movie. They pretended to be brothers and sisters, and Tom Cruise was a bare knuckle boxer. That was an amazing movie too. I can in Missouri. Yeah, I had a friend that had one. What are we talking about? Am I lost here? How am I lost? God, I get so lost so quickly. Anyhow, we appreciate and love everybody coming in today. We appreciate and love our service members out there, all the police officers doing their best to protect us. I would love to be friends with a tiger. Dude, I would absolutely adore to be friends with a tiger, but, there's this old proverb that, my father used to talk about, where this fox, helps a snake across the river. And once they get across the river, the snake bites the fox and then dies. And as he's dying, he why did you do that? I tried to help you. And the snake looked right at the fox and said, I'm a snake, brother. That's what I do. So we have to be accepting for what people are and what they do and who they are, and when a snake bites you, you have to accept, no matter what you're trying to help that snake, it's still a snake. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the proverb. Deer jerky is amazing. It's funny, I got a little sticker on the back of the car here that's a guy chasing a deer with a fork and knife. I got when I did a little butchering here for a while before I realized I couldn't really make any money off of it and the situation I was in. But awesome guys, they taught me some cool stuff. I only had butchered deer for people for free. They usually give me some meat and I make jerky. That's absolutely amazing. I used to quarter the deer that Earl would get a couple every once in a while for Al, and then I'd quarter them up and we'd cut some steaks out of it, the tenderloins and the back straps. We'd fillet those, and the rest of it we'd just make into burger. Earl used to always make jerky. He makes the most amazing jerky. Maybe we'll be able to get some of that sometime soon, because it's been a couple years. Wintertime's coming. Turn the phone around like this. There's nobody there now. Big facts. People are what they are. Exactly. And we have to allow them to be what they are. And then when they... and that's a hard thing. There we go. There's the lesson of the day. This person that I love deeply is going to be who they are going to be, despite the effort I put in to try to help them become something more. And I can't hold that against myself. I said the thing that needed to be said, so I don't have to live in regret like I did for my brothers for so long. Where are you from? What part of the U.S.? I'm UK, London. Well, I am from Syracuse, New York. Spent a lot of time on the Onondaga Nation as a younger man. I was lucky enough to open my heart to wanting something more than where I was born. And, was it chaotic? Was it hectic? Did me and my brothers self-medicate and try to find a way out through insanity and find comfort in being, what we did. But somewhere in there, I learned about compassion and love for myself and decided I wanted something more. I need this today. I found you for a reason. You did find us for a reason, Beth. You're a valued member of this community now, and we appreciate you beyond words. It can't be expressed enough. If you guys want to express your appreciation, feel free to double tap, triple tap, octuple tap, or tappity tap, 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 that screen until your fingers fall off. Please let us know how many times it took for your fingers to fall off as you tap the screen. It's like finding the center of the lollipop. I'm very curious because it must happen every once in a while, because it seems like people are scared to do it. I wish I could call him and tell him to skip forward and turn the camera around. Dude, I'm right here with you. What do you want me to turn the camera around? I'm right here with you, brother. I lost 6 fingers. Oh my God, Beth, I apologize for that. And that's rough. You're still making jerky, still doing the next right thing. It's just a sign of how far we've come and how far we can go. New York at one with everywhere. Yes. New York's a crazy place, man, and a lot of times it's beautiful if you make the right connections. There's a lot of anger and frustration. There's a lot of that expectation here, where people expect you to want something because there's so many manipulators, there's so many con artists. That you face a lot of resistance here in New York as being an open-hearted human being. As I travel across the country, I realize that there's softer places. In Kentucky, if you drive by someone and you don't wave, they're insulted. There's certain parts of Syracuse, if you drive by someone and you wave, they're gonna try to run you down. And if you don't want something, you better be ready for a fight. And it's crazy. I stay out of those areas. Do not restart. It's fine. No, I'm right here at the bottom. I'm here with you guys. I still have 10. I had 16. Well, I'm glad you lost those extra 6 then, Beth. It's an amazing thing to bring you back down to where where we are normally. I kind of feel like underbid now that I've only got 10 and started that way. I didn't know we could have 16 fingers. Give that a little shaky. Oh God, it's such a beautiful day. Such an amazing life that we live together here, guys. Finding a balance together of love, respect, and hope, honesty, and appreciation is a beautiful thing. You know what I did find in the car too? I found some Velcro patches. So when the window does go back up, we don't have to tape it anymore. I'll put one of these on the back of the phone, and I'll put one on the window. Oh, and what an exhausting morning already. Oh, God. I appreciate you guys being here, helping me find a center in myself, helping me find love and respect for who I am, helping me find this balance. Catch Wild and Out on YouTube. It's hilarious. Wild and Out. We'll have to check that out. 10 more likes to get to 100. Wow, that's amazing. If we could pop 100, that would be ecstatic. That, I think, would be the most amount of likes that we ever got here. So feel free to tap that double screen and get us to places we've never been. That would be absolutely amazing. Rock out. Download Robux. Main account. Maybe we could download Robux. Is that something we could play on I know we could play games on we were watching Jess play games last night on Discord. Maybe we could try it on Discord. Maybe that would be cool. I'd love to give it a whirl. What's your deal? My deal is spreading love and appreciation, hope and honesty. My deal is trying to spread my father's understanding of loving and appreciating our brothers and sisters despite the color of their skin, despite their religious beliefs, and despite the color of their socks, because we're all human beings. And all those things matter just as much to me because of his wisdom as the other. What really mattered to him is what matters to me, being loving, respecting, and kind. That's what sends him love on his journey. That's what sends all of our loved ones love on their journey, is by doing the next right thing. Can you live in your car? Do you live in your car? I do live in my car. It's Camper Car Coffee. There's a bunch of them on there, brother. Feel free to check them out. We appreciate everybody being in today. It's been an absolutely amazing day, and I can't believe I hit bedrock so quickly. Reading every single comment. Is this a Christian thing? No, this is an open-hearted, loving thing. But we do accept you in if you are Christian. We accept anybody and all your points of view. Do you support the? Listen here, we don't see that as a thing either. Here, we do support everybody in what they do. But that whole LGBT thing, like. It for us, it isn't a defining factor who you are. You bring something more than where you put it and when you put it into this world. We do respect you, and this is a safe place for you to be. I want to make sure you understand that. But we don't see that as a defining factor. Kindness, love, and appreciation. Love the t-shirt, Scott. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's not a T. But yeah, I like this shirt too. Thank you. This is blessed. Smokey, we appreciate you very much. Thank you. Is funny as hell. Do you have any pets. I have a chunky little bunny, my friend. And if you go to my playlist, Bun Bun's got his own playlist, and he was a rescue bunny from the sheriff's department. I got it at a garage sale, and he's the funniest, goofiest little bastard in this world. Today, today he was really Riley and made me chase him around the house a bunch before I got out. But you gotta give him that exercise. I need to get my nieces over to the house. So that they can run him rampant. The last time my two nieces came over, they ran him so rampant he could barely hop, and it was hilarious. They got him so worn out. Usually he's running circles around me. I have a bunny, a cat, and a dog. That's awesome. My bunny runs the house, so we just let him do his thing. Come to Florida, Zachary. Trip and stay on me, brother. If you help me get there. And that's, I got to do some stuff here to get the Next Right Fund set up. If I can figure out a way to get there and then go to, or maybe go to Sally's first and then come there, I would absolutely love that. But it's a financial thing at this moment. If it's on you, brother, let's chat about that a little bit more. I'd love to come see you and be there and hang out with you and your girl and spend some time in the sun. Thank you for stopping by, smoking. Lots of we appreciate you. I do not go outside very much, so it's nice to chill with you. So I know you don't go outside much. I highly recommend you get out there. Yeah, there's some state parks around you. There's some beautiful things out there in this world, and getting some fresh air. Get grounded. Take your socks and shoes off. Don't be afraid to touch your feet on the ground. How Nase would always say, we start our day off by giving thanks for the earth beneath our feet, the four directions, the winds, all these things that we're so readily given that we take advantage, we take for granted because they're always there. But that's human nature, right? But when we stop and we slow down and we give thanks in the morning for this beautiful place and all these things that we're given that we don't normally think about, the day gets brighter and brighter, guys. It's a beautiful thing. Feel free to double tap that screen. We're trying to get to 100, man. I really feel like that would be amazing if we could get to 100 likes. Would be awesome. I don't go outside much. My bird died from smelling paint. That's horrible, Maine. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure you had an amazing bird. What kind of bird did you have, Maine? What kind of jams do I listen to, Beth? 80s, 90s, heavy metal, stuff like that. I love classic rock, but what I really do love is Misled Utopia and their jams. They have this eclectic way of you have to check it out. It's not like they mix it all into the songs, but their songs are so versatile. And then also there's Naco Bear, Medicine for the People, and Sublime. Those are my three trifectas. But I love all music, man. Some bluegrass is absolutely amazing. Some rock. I grew up on Korn, Rob Zombie. When I was a frustrated young youth, that helped me to get through and navigate all that pain and anguish. Find a musical medicine that works for you. I highly recommend Misled Utopia. Check them out on their YouTube channel. They're relatively unknown, which blows my mind. But it'll change your life, man. Wherever You Go is my absolute favorite song in the world right now, because I'm searching for that. Wherever my heart wanders, I'm going to find you and move forward with bliss and appreciation in our heart. Look at that. We were talking about being on this roof earlier. This guy must be doing some maintenance up there. We wish him luck. Walk softly, brother. He's up there. He's wearing painter's pants. Maybe he's a painter. We go chat with him, see if we can find some side work helping him out. But anyway, I digress. Beth, bluegrass is my blood from the hills of West Virginia. Yes, we love bluegrass, man. We love country. I love anything that puts a smile. I said that to a friend one time. I love anything that puts a smile on my face. Because I wish it was that simple. Like, why isn't that simple? It's what people think of you. Like, what does it matter what people think of you? If you enjoy the music and it touches your heart, who gives a shit what people think of you? It is that simple. If it puts a smile on your face, if it gives you a theme for the day and allows you to move forward with confidence, love, and respect in your heart, then it's a beautiful thing. Main account, let out your pain. Yes, we're here to help people understand that it's okay to feel your emotions. We're here to come together and find a balance. My shoulder from leaning like that started. I had a smelling paint. I don't understand with the smelling paint thing. I appreciate you removing that because he's obviously saying, I'm sorry about your peacock, man. Yeah, he's probably a beautiful bird, especially peacocks are beautiful birds. To have a peacock as a pet would be awesome. Eventually, when we get settled onto a chunk of property, I'd like to build some cool stuff. I'd like to have some animals. I'd like to have Bun Bun have his own harem of bunnies that we could raise, to spread more Bun Bun love into this world. I know it sounds crazy, but Bun Bun's a lonely little guy. He deserves a girlfriend. Or 10. We're doing pretty good, Lewis. It's morning time for us, brother, but I hope you're having a good night. We appreciate and love everybody, man. It's been a hell of a day today, man. These numbers have been absolutely amazing. The likes are getting so close to a hundo, man. We could hit that hundo. That would be you could be a part of hitting that hundo by double tapping the screen, triple tap, octuple tap, trippy tap tapperoni 2 in honor of Billy Madison and or Happy Gilmore in the second one that's coming out. I don't know if you're a Adam Sandler fan, but Adam Sandler helped me get through a lot when I was a young man through his comedic understanding and expression in this world, and it was a big thing for me as a kid. The goat was the funniest I ever heard in my life when I heard it. That poor goat that Adam Sandler talks about getting beat by the guy and all this other stuff. Absolutely hilarious. What temperature where you're at? It's warming up, man. It's clearing out. It's warming up, and it's going to be a beautiful day today. We're going to get a hold of Terry once we get off this and see how she's doing today. See if we can help her out with some things. If not, we're going to go home and take care of business. Looks like I'm going to have to fix that roof. I don't know if I should be pushing forward. I don't want to rock the boat too much. I love Linda, our park manager there. She's absolutely amazing, and I understand the predicament she's in, man. It's not a terrible amount of damage. I was really upset that they won't just file a claim. They should just file a claim. The tree was rotten. I said something. Now, magically, they don't remember the conversation, of course. 6 more, please. We're getting close, guys. Let's hit that hundo. Hot box the car with cigarettes. That'd be absolutely disgusting. And the windows didn't go up, brother. So I highly doubt we're going to be able to hot box the car either way. My bird was a budget made. This must be something I don't understand. He's obviously saying something that's insulting our monitors here with his bird references. But it's all right. I have faith in you guys. I'm not going to judge anything when it comes to you guys and what you're doing for the stream here. Love it. Jordan, we love you too, brother. Please like, share, subscribe, become part of the journey. Spread love and hope in your heart. And say hi to the people that need to say hi to. I'm not going to switch it around, but how you doing today, brother? It's a blessed day, isn't it? Dude, we're doing the same thing. I'm on live YouTube right now, and we come on every morning and we give thanks. And, it's good to see a smile on your face, brother. I appreciate you. You have a blessed day, man. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Traveling Scott on YouTube. Have a great day. Our brother was in this kind of like a hover round chair, man. He's got a huge smile on his face, and that's awesome to see, He might have been smoking a stoke, but, that's what we do. Whatever we've, turned the camera on. I didn't want to blow up his spot. Where is he? Is he over there? Maybe I get a back shot of him or something so you guys can see I'm not completely full of shit. Let's see. That guy right there. Can you see him? Over there? Probably not. He seemed like a nice guy, man. Let's see. Where is he? Can you see him? I don't know. I can't see shit. You can't see shit over there in the dark. You can't see the top of his head kind of slowly cruising by. But that's what we do. We make a positive influence on our brothers and sisters out there. Say hi. Put a smile on that man's face to chat with him a little bit. Not completely full of it. There you go, Scott. Spread love. Cheers out there. Yeah, we're going to crush the hate, man, by spreading love and appreciation. That guy seemed like an awesome guy, and he's out here enjoying the sun. He's out here cruising in his hover round, going to the Grand Canyon and shit. Good for him, getting out and doing his thing, not being crushed by our limitations. I appreciate you stopped smoking truth, and I'm working on it too, man. I guess I got a little bit revved up this morning and smoked, got about 4 cigarettes, and that's horrible, but it's not so bad. I'm trying to cut down. If I had a pack here, I'd be tearing through them. Seems like the people who have the least are the happiest. That shows you something. That's the reality of it. The one person I know in this world that has it all, this person I used to admire a lot, all this money and all these things, behind closed doors is in the most pain. this person, lives in a world of pain and regret, and just pours money on it, and I don't want to do that. Thank you, Lewis. We appreciate you, and yes, thank you for commending everybody, because this isn't just me. This is MD. This is James. This is Crank. Oh my God, that guy just hit. He's on his way to the vape shop. I don't know if you've seen him pull in, but he hit that bump, and thank God he's got a better suspension than mine. He would have ground it out. It's tough. The world's a tough place, Truth. We're working on finding a balance today, man. We do this every single morning, finding love, appreciation, and hope and respect in our heart for our brothers and sisters, man. I truly believe that's the. It's funny sometimes, we get these glimpses. That dude just reminded me of my brother. Just remind me of Rob. It's weird sometimes. We get these, and we feel these connections. It's funny. I know, but just for a brief moment, I felt this wave come over me and my brother with me. Just seeing this dude get out of the car kind of remind me of him. And Rob would drive a car like that, and he'd drive it the way that dude's driving it. So kudos to him. Back with the sexy hat. Yes, sir, and madam. Does that work for you? Give it a little pimperoonie. Yeah. And the hat honors Steve, my other brother. Beth, I love this. Better than therapy. Here's the thing. Everybody points towards therapy, and I think that it can be great, but I've always been a firm believer at coming together in truth and honesty with people that aren't getting, they don't have, I don't know. These therapists had a lot going on, and I've never felt a true connection with any therapist I've talked to. A couple of them, I guess. I can't say that none of them. But I'd rather be out here talking to my friends and family. I'd rather be chatting with you guys and doing the next right thing to the best of my ability. God, it'd be nice to have a convertible again, but I don't think we could travel in a convertible. That dude's got a cool one. I've had 4 therapists, and none of them worked for me. Well, we're glad that you're here today, brother, because I've been through a bunch of therapists that, we're amazing human beings, and, I know that they're trying, and therapy's a great thing. But I'm glad that we could have therapy here in the morning. I'm glad that we can spread love, hope, and determination through our actions. And I've been referred to as a hell of a therapist here. I'm just trying to express myself and help you be heard, so that we can move forward and do the best we can, like a boss. He says, "You are the boss, there, IFY. You are the boss, and we appreciate you very much for it. Your compassion, love, and hope in this world." I need to take some Sudafed or something. My nose is just cloggerson today. My apologies, guys. I can't really get too much farther from you guys, but yeah, love, hope, respect, honesty, appreciation. We'll get us there. 2 more likes. Wow, we're only 2 away, guys. Double tap, triple tap that screen. Do the next right thing. Get us to a hundo. Let's break that barrier and keep moving forward like bosses today. Hit it. Little tap, 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 a Rooney. Ain't gonna hurt you, and your thumbs won't fall off. And if they do, please tell us, because it'd be fucking crazy if they did, and we always thought they shouldn't have. We're so close, guys. Look at that. I see 99, guys. I see 99. That's absolutely amazing. You guys are doing great work out there, spreading love and hope and compassion, helping me find a balance for today. I'm gonna go out there and take the world on head on today. You guys helped me to find that vigor and that appreciation. I woke up in a place. Let's get 120, James says. We keep pushing forward. We hit that hundo. Guys, you're absolutely amazing. Let's celebrate you. Everybody out there who hit the like button. Everybody out there who will hit it in the future. You're absolutely amazing. And you fill my heart with love and joy, knowing that we can do and become something more through our actions. You guys prove it by being here, that there is love and compassion in this world, beyond what we're shown. This dude's doing some painting today. I hope he don't work too hard. You can't add days to your life, but you can add life to your days. I love that one. That's a good one. Let's roll the dice for that. 8, which is nothing. We're going to give you another one. 6, which is nothing. We got you a couple rolls for that one. But that was a beautiful quote, guys. Exactly, Beth. We're going to add life to this day. We're going to add love to this day. And we're going to find a balance of appreciation, respect, and love, despite the fact that people have tried to hand us pain today. Despite the fact that I might have got frustrated and had the urge to hand it back, because I decided not to hand it back. I decided to do the next right thing and just step away and not feed into that person's anger, stress, and pain. Yeah, we're going to do the next right thing. And I'll give you a little quick shot. There's our brother there that we chatted with there just a little while ago. We appreciate saying hi to him. We appreciate, do that. He had a smile on his face when he said hi to him, man. He was happy. It's all it takes sometimes. People are so disconnected that sometimes a hello can change their day. That can help them find that center and that balance, man. Just by saying hi, just by being a positive, loving human being, we can change the world one act of loving kindness at a time. I believe that without a doubt. There's no doubt in my heart that we can become something more through love and respect and honesty. That dude is a winner. He's over. There's like a senior place right next door, which actually I helped to paint a while back, and I'm glad to see him getting out, going over there, doing the next right thing. If you're in a wheelchair and you don't want to get out because you're embarrassed or because you have all these reasons, we all have these reasons. I woke up with a bunch of reasons not to do this today, and I got 103 reasons right now that I should be here. A whole bunch of new friends. I'm sure we've got a couple new subscribers without a doubt, and we're spreading hope, love, and balance and appreciation. This is something that's a rarity in this world that shouldn't. I can give you really, but most people can't handle the truth. Mitchell, feel free to give us the truth, brother. We're here for it. We're here to spread hope, love, and kindness, appreciation. That's the truth. Would y'all are a great positives community? Yes, we are. We're doing our best to continue that positivity with your help and love. Tapping that screen. You tap it once, it gets a like. You tap 2 a bunch more times, and it helps us to grow and become something more. It helps us, this channel, to spread love and balance and appreciation. This is what I was told earlier anyway. I might be wrong. I might have been misinformed. But if you want to tap that screen 1,000 different times to show your love and respect, it ain't gonna hurt nobody. It's 9 a.m. brother. It's about 10 o'clock where we're at. We've been on for almost 3 hours now. It's been a blessed day today, guys, and we're still rolling strong, so we're going to keep rolling strong. My obligation is here with you guys, and we're getting so much closer. Today's going to be an amazing day. I'm sure we've hit some awesome watch hours, getting us close to this goal of monetizing. We've broken the record of likes that I've ever had in any of my lives, and we're going to keep pushing forward and doing that for you guys. Please double tap the screen. Scott W. says, I love the mug. The mug is actually, you know what that is? That's the 4 directions right there. That's the medicine wheel, brother. That resembles all of us in one as a circle. And then each one of these directions, each one of these symbolizes a direction and the medicine that comes from it. Do a little research. Google the medicine wheel, and you'll get some information about each one of those directions. When we do a lodge, the sweat lodge, each round is dedicated to each direction in its meeting. So that we can come forth and evaluate those meanings and understandings, and through this physical purge, we can find ourselves a center of love and respect for ourselves. It's funny. I stole this mug from my father. And I didn't do it on purpose. I had coffee one day, took it to the car. He used to get so bugged out, like, where's all our coffee mugs? And they'd all be piled in my car because I'd make coffee in the morning, I'd leave, and I did. And then this was the one mug when he got sick that was still in the car, and everything else kind of whatever. But I was able to hold on to this mug in honor of Al Smoke and in honor of Hawanase, and I'll cherish this mug. And I appreciate you liking this mug, because that sends love on his journey. It helps us to learn and grow the full cycle of life, how we're all a part of this circle. Even though we're separate, even though each one of these things is separate, even though we're different, it's all part of the circle, guys. Take that love and respect with you. Do a little bit of research if you're into it. My hormones are crazy. Too much alpha. Too much alpha, yeah, brother. Then figure a way to simmer those hormones. SW. Don't be ashamed to take care of yourself. I know that might seem taboo, especially for adults, but I have followed that route to make sure. Now, when I'm thinking about calling somebody or I need this physical thing from somebody, I make sure to take care of myself so that I don't make a decision that might hinder somebody else's life through my need for passionate embrace, and that's helped me to get through. Now, whatever it is for you, I know a lot of guys that think that it's up to do so, but these guys go out and they use women because they can't control their physical being. Sometimes, just like the lodge, we need a purge. We need to get it out of us so that we can find a center inside of ourselves, so that we can be a compassionate human being. Happy cup at work. Another employee broke it. That's bullshit. Go get yourself another happy cup, brother. Can it take the others if you are not taking care of yourself? Very much so, V. We appreciate that. These are the medicine colors. They are the medicine colors, Amy. Amy, baby. Feel free to look into the medicine and their meaning. What is the purpose of the wheel? It's a symbol of how we're all one. It's a symbol of all the medicine in this world. It's a symbol of the circular nature of life itself, and how we must embrace each other, our brothers and sisters, how we're all part of this beautiful medicine. It's a beautiful, if you read into it a little bit, each direction, each space resembles a race, resembles a direction, resembles a stage in life, and there's a lot of beautiful medicine there. I don't want to quote too much because I got to dig back into it. It's been a while. But the medicine wheel is a beautiful thing. If you're looking for some center and some appreciation, some understanding of the Native American culture, feel free to check that out. Trust me, I know the meaning. I live on the Indian reservation. That's awesome, brother. And we weren't necessarily speaking to you, Amy. We were just kind of speaking in general to our brothers and sisters out there who might not understand that. I understand a bit of it through my father, who lived on the Onondaga Nation, this man that took me in. And I know I'm just a sucking white guy. I know that, but through my father's love and compassion, he changed my life. And I want to spread his love now that he's on this journey. I know that he'd be honored that I openly express his point of view and his culture, and what he would say is our way to me, because he knew how much I strive to embody this beautiful thing, these traditional teachings that mean so much to me. To give thanks to Mother Earth and to move forward and walk softly is a beautiful thing. I bet, mate. Beta, mate. Mr. Beta, mate. Okay, Mr. What I happy dude. Oh, come on now. We're going to keep scrolling down. Beth, I got a happiness from taking care of my loved ones, even if I go without. So here's the thing. You can only do that so long, Beth. Please figure out a way to fill your cup. I spent many years. Happiness is a beautiful thing, my father would say. Taking care of others gives us happiness, but we must have joy. We must fill our cup. We must find a way to find validation inside of ourselves, so we can truly heal and grow, or we will empty our cup. Amy. I appreciate you, Amy, and thank you for understanding. With all love and respect in my heart, I know that I'm a sucking white guy. I get who I am. Believe me, I've been told a lot, in not such a positive way, but I never gave up on my father. I just kept mowing his lawn, kept working on the garden, kept listening to what he had to say, despite the color of my skin, and he took me in as a son. And during his 10-day, no one else knew his name, and they all looked at me like, who's this sucking white guy in this group during the 10-day? And when nobody else knew his name, and I was able to say proudly Hawanase, it meant the world to me. And it proved that I was his son. It proved that I knew him and I could express his love beyond the grave. And that meant the world to me, to sit there. And I watched all the judgment fall. Because if I wasn't there, who would have said his name so we could have continued the ceremony? Thank you for that reminder, Amy. I appreciate you. Thank you for the respect and appreciation for what I'm trying to do here, despite the color of my skin. You pay for it before you're married, during the marriage, and continue to pay for it after divorce. Maybe I missed something here. I've been married a long time, and I have a bunch of girlfriends. It's not so bad. Well, here's the thing, man. It all depends on what your parameters of a relationship are, man. If you're making that decision with your loved one, that's amazing. that you guys can come together and do what's right for you. Most exciting priority of the world. Yes, we appreciate you very much, brother. Important question. How would you deal with a bully as an adult? So as an adult, how I deal with a bully is I'd stand my ground. I'd ask them what kind of pain they're in. Who's hurting you, my friend? What's going on with you? We can talk about this outside of whatever's going on, my brother. Do you need a hug? And they'll probably get really fucking mad at you. You just stand your ground with love and compassion against that bully. And you know, a lot of times they'll allow you to befriend them and they'll open up to you. And if they can't, if they don't have the ability to, they'll try to hurt you. And you stand your ground. You know what I'm saying? And you defend yourself if you need be, but you don't attack that bully. Don't take the boulder he's trying to give you, is what my father would say. You know, try to appreciate and understand why he's trying to hurt you. He's trying to hurt you because he's in pain. No matter what race you are. So where are you from now? I'm in Kirkville, New York. I'm trying to define where I'm from. I'm trying to figure that out. I know that this place hasn't been home for a long time, despite how much I feel comfortable here in New York. You know, it's time to break that comfortability and move forward. And I'm working on defining what life means for me, my brother. And I appreciate you guys being here, helping me define that. Rejected. Yeah, whatever you got to do, MD. Scott's I'm your YouTube wife now. We've upgraded. Yeah, all right then. My work wife, MD, there is holding her ground. We appreciate you, MD. Probably fancy you, Beth. 300 plus and 4 in real life. 300 plus and 4 in real life. Yeah, James, you are dancing the night. How do you? Yeah, no wonder you come in here tired in the morning, dancing with 300 all at once, keeping them all. That's a balance and a half. I can't keep one balance. Jesus, you're a god among men. You got 300 plus 4 in real life. Oh my sweet Lord, James, you're an amazing human being. If you could balance all that love. You smoke herb. We do use medical medicine, cannabis. We do use cannabis. Sativa is good for me and my ADD, my anxiety. Helps me quite a bit. Cannabis, CBDs are amazing to alleviate stress, and CBGs are absolutely amazing for energy. If you've never tried it, I highly recommend it. It beats a Red Bull. No crash, no jump up and jitteries. What's the plan? I have no clue, brother. That was part of the nightmare I had the other night. What are you doing? I woke up in a cold sweat. I have no clue. But I'm going to keep moving forward doing the next right thing. I know what I'm doing in this morning. And the plan is, we do have a plan. We're going to go see James. We're going to go see our brother in Ohio who's been coming in, making sure we understand that 1% better today is better than yesterday. And we're going to keep moving forward with love and respect in our heart, guys. That's what the plan is. You know, get down to Sally's and help with all this shit she's got going on. I can't wait to meet and greet. Yeah, James, I can't wait for it either. It's going to be a blessed day when we can come together and have our coffee in person, man. I'm excited about meeting my co-host, James. I already met my co-host, Crank. He was an amazing human being. Beth, yeah, those Maria, she needs 1,400 of them. Of what? What do you need 1,400 of? Oh, James? Are we talking about James and his girlfriends? He's at 300. James needs 1,400 of them, I guess. Good for James. Don't forget, guys, double tap, Rooney that screen as many times as you like. That'll help spread our message. You know, it might only get 1 like if you tap it, but every time that thumb pops up helps YouTube to understand that we want to share this message with our loved ones out there, with our brothers and sisters. So do what feels right, whatever that may be. MD, hey, I'll tell you one thing, guys. I got to save a little bit of energy, and you know, we're still at quite a few people in here, and I'd hate to cut off, but we're at 3 hours now. Hope, James, it's all about making them laugh. It's all about coming together. Oh, James, yes, you got to make them laugh. That's the way to a woman's heart for sure. If we can be appreciative and excited and you know, yes, that draws women in, that confidence to be able to make them laugh. That's something that I've struggled with my whole life, is this confidence in myself to be able to not shut down and be weird and weary when it comes to women. But I appreciate you and your 300 girlfriends, man. You must make a lot of laughs. It's all shits and giggles. Thank you, Scott. No problem, Beth. I've been on a live longer than 30 minutes. Yes, you have, bro, and we appreciate you, Beth. I feel much better today. Yes, you should. We're coming together, hope, love, and respect, Beth, and we appreciate you so much. I've been on this live for 3 hours and 9 seconds now. Wow, 109. I know we blew it away today, guys. We're going to go ahead and cut out of here real soon so I can actually get some other work done. This is work for me because we are looking to get monetized eventually so we can spread this idea of hope and love and this concept of the next right thing beyond ourselves. So glad to hear, Beth. We are ecstatic to hear that you're in with us today, Beth, and we love you deeply. Know that we do this every single morning between 7:30 and 8:30. This morning was 7 by the time we popped in. We try to be liberal. I'm going to try to narrow down a time 1% better every day. Let's get it. Yes, let's get it. 1% better every single day. Like crazy. We appreciate that, MD. I guess that helps to jack up the exposure that we have here. Oh, look, this guy's got a bunch of rubber duckies in the Jeep. We got a rubber ducky here, too, in the old Galactic Avenger. You like his tie? I think it looks suiting. And don't worry, James. We still have your cat. We're taking care of your kitty. Don't you worry, sir. Don't you worry. The one thing I do like to see is little hearts and the hundos flying down there in the corner as well. We get a couple of those going. That would feel nice. Be right back. Feel free, Scott. Peter Griffin always remembers. And Spider-Man gives everybody one, too, I guess, is how it works. We're going to call it at 3 hours and 5 minutes, despite what's going on here, because I need to get my day rolling and take care of myself with love and appreciation in my heart. I really appreciate everything that's happened today. I appreciate everybody being in. I appreciate all the likes, the subscribes, the subs. If you subbed, you are now a fellow traveler, as Crank would call you, part of the part of the turtle herd. In honor of our Mother Earth here, the turtle is a beautiful gift that in the creation story, Creator gave for the Sky Mother to have a place to be. So a beautiful representation of love, life, and appreciation. If you want to be part of the turtle herd, you just hit that subscribe there, and you'll be a fellow traveler along the journey for us. Feel free to check out the shorts, is where most of all the fun stuff is. Some of my more recent long forms I think are pretty fun. Some of the older ones, we're in New York right now, and we're headed to a few different places here as soon as we can get stable enough to do so. Thank you to everyone. The best live. You glad to spent the morning with everyone. I'm glad we spent the morning with everybody too. I wish we could go on like this forever, but life is time versus money, and I've got to go figure out a way to generate some. I've got to get home. It's when the music stops is rough, I don't like being in that place. It gets big real quick, and I lose motivation. So I'm gonna get out. I know I got laundry to do and whatnot. I've been making serious threats, and I got to do that. But I think I'm gonna get out and try to do some work. Try to make a couple bucks. Try to connect with some friends, especially on this beautiful day. I don't have to worry about my one headlight not working. Feel free to hit that double tap the screen, guys. If we get up to 110, I would absolutely be blown away, but we only got a couple more minutes before we get out of here. That would mean a lot to me. We've already broken the barrier of beyond what we've ever done, and that's absolutely amazing. I'm not asking for anything more. Thank you, James. Take care. Peace, love to everyone. We appreciate you deeply. Thank you, Beth, for coming in today and being a pivotal part of this. We hope to see you tomorrow. We hope that everybody out there sends love, hope, and appreciation to their brothers and sisters. And does the next right thing. I think the first step for me is to take care of me, to go home, clean up, come up with a game plan, relax, eat something, hydrate. We had a brother in here earlier that recommended we hydrate, and he's right. It took me 3 hours to finish that cup of coffee, running my damn mouth, but I appreciate you guys. 110. Are we at 110? Zachary, brother, hit us up on Discord. Hit me up on. I'd love to come down and visit. But right now it's a little tight. We got to get things right, and we got to go help Sally out. She's in desperate need of our assistance there in Indiana. And in the situation she's in. Check out my playlist under the next right thing, and you'll see some stuff we've done at Sally's, and you wouldn't believe the shenanigans that are still going on there. The guy that redid her water hooked her hot water up to her outside, so she can't even water her plants with her outside water anymore. They left the insulation undone and mismatched plywood, and ripped open the heater duct and all this crazy stuff, and took all the shutoffs off all the water supply to her house for some reason, told her she didn't need them, and then you know, took thousands of dollars from her, and now she's in a rough scenario. But it's all right, it brought us there, you know. It brought us to where we are. 1,400 slaps. I don't, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, Beth? What's the slaps? Is this something that I'm not supposed to know about? Is this like... All right, with that being said, I got to get my day going, guys. I love and appreciate you so much. MD, James, Krankenstein, you're absolutely amazing. We had an amazing day today, and there our numbers go back up again. You know, and I appreciate that, guys. We keep hitting that like button. Tap, 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 tap. I'll stick around for just a little bit longer. You just keep pushing me forward. To do the next right thing. Pray for our brothers and sisters out there. Pray that my window goes up. Pray that pray that we find a sense of center and calm inside of our heart, and pray that our sister this morning, who was in so much pain, had to come and yell at us for being in an employee parking lot, that she finds some hope and respect in her life, so she doesn't have to hand that pain off to anybody else. I feel like going in and talking to our manager friend there and seeing what the deal is and wondering why she's in so much pain. You know, when we're just trying to hand love, but it's none of my business. We'll come park in this parking lot tomorrow morning. I guess I won't be going back to Dunkin' Donuts. I got coffee. I was going to start buying donuts there in the morning when I had a couple bucks, but I have nothing to do with them if they're going to tell me I can't park in their parking lot and do our lives. Big Scott. Oh, he's going to slap the bully 1,400 times. You know what? Just this bully that's bullying you, MD, handle it the way I suggested. Ask them what's wrong. Try to befriend them. What is going on with you? Directly, straight to their face. What's going on with you where you have to come and bully me? Is there a lack of power in your life where you feel like you could take the power from me and feel better? I want to be your friend. I want to help you not to do this, because you're hurting me whether you realize it or not, and I want it to stop. I don't deserve it. I'm not going to take your pain, but I will talk to you about whatever's going on with you. Who's hurting you? You know, that's the way we handle bullies here. I'm tired. It's been 4 years. I'm tired. It's been a hell of a life. And we appreciate and love everybody there. I guess we're going to go do another 2.5 minutes to 3 hours and 10, just to make it nice and round. It was such an amazing, blessed day today. I can't wait to see the numbers and how they all played out. I'm sure we did very well today, and we're getting closer and closer every day. We're at about 1,500 watch hours. We need 3,000. And I'm not expecting much from the monetization of YouTube, but it will be something we could throw into the next right thing fund to help people out, you know, and that's our goal. Our goal is to get monetized, and we're going to blow that out of the water. We're getting closer. It's been a month now, and we've got over 1,000 view hours, you know, and so here's a little thing about that. You know, I was really kicked in the old crank when I found out my YouTube shorts don't count as view hours, because I had like 1,500 of them, and I really only had 90 view hours towards being monetized when we started these lives. But you know, then I started doing these lives, and I need to find the motivation to do some more short forms, some more shorts, because I really enjoy them, and I've got some concepts for some really awesome long forms. If you guys like the conversation we're having, please check out Coffee Talk. I plan on doing a couple more of those. I've got a couple more audios already lined up, but it's a lot of work, especially for me. Ain't even gonna be aware of it, and it's best to stay away. Whatever advice you guys are giving, I appreciate it. Mondays will come. You have great content. Thank you, Beth. And until then, we're going to keep taking care of each other. You guys just keep motivating me and pushing me forward. Keep hitting that tippity tap, Rooney. We learned today that, yes, you get 1 like for the titty tap, but if you titty tap over and over again, it helps to draw more people into our community so we can spread that hope and love. And, you know, I know that we've touched a lot of people out there and helped them to strive past their anger and hatred and, you know, become something more, and strive through their pain in a beautiful way. And that helps me to understand that I'm doing the next right thing. Take all care of all the wonderful people. We love and appreciate you. We got about 30 seconds, and we're going to go ahead and cut off. You know, like I said, I wish I had the energy. I wish I had the time. You know, maybe once we get monetized, maybe, you know, I heard this concept of a 24-hour live. You know, maybe we could do one of those one day. But we have to figure out the internet situation because I can't sit in a parking lot all day long. You know, that's not helpful. Maybe I could figure out a way to get better internet to follow me around, and you can do the thing with me during the day, and we could keep this conversation going throughout the day. But I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Thank you, Beth. You deserve to feel better. You're a loving, appreciating human being. And with that, I'm off like a herd of turtles, guys. Catch us tomorrow morning between 7:30 and 8:30. We'll be doing the same rodeo every single day. This one ran a bit long, but you guys seem to appreciate it. So 2 to 3 hours worth of love we spread every single day, trying to hit that goal of monetization so that we can make this a lifestyle. You know, we can make doing the next right thing and helping people learn and grow, like Beth, who came in today, who become another positive part of our community. We can help these people that are in need. You know, I've been so alone. I've been in this dark abyss of loss and brokenness where I feel like nobody would understand, and I've dug that hole so deep for myself that I felt so lost and so disconnected that I felt like I could never come back from it. And I don't want you to feel that way. I want you to feel loved and appreciated and respected, and I want to be able to spread this virus of love and appreciation and acceptance. It'll catch on. It's catching on already. We're spreading this seed. We're planting seeds of love everywhere we go. You guys go out in your life and spread those seeds of love. Say hi to that gentleman that needs to say hi. You know, tell that person their shirt's cool or you really like their hair. Start a conversation with the person that looks lonely, and not because you want anything from them. It doesn't have to be a pretty girl if you're a decent looking dude. It doesn't have to be a good looking dude if you're a good looking female. You know, you could spread that love despite what you might want from them. Don't want anything from your brothers and sisters. Go out there with no expectations and spread love, and hit that like button in life. Double, triple, quadruple tap that like button in life. You know, like love, and appreciate. You know, we do that by telling the person they have awesome hair. We really like your piercings. We think that you're an amazing human being. Can I help you in any kind of way? That's how we hit the like button in life. We move forward with appreciation, love, hope, and respect in our hearts, knowing that we're going to change the world one positive interaction at a time together for our brothers and sisters. You know, we're going to come together in hope and compassion and love and appreciation, and we're going to become something more. We're going to find that balance in life that we so desperately deserve and need through our compassion, love, appreciation, and respect for one another. You know, we don't have to hand this boulder of pain around. If you're in pain and you find yourself wanting to hand the boulder out, acknowledge what you're doing. Why am I doing this? Why am I trying to hurt this person? You know, do I want to hurt this person? Do they deserve it? Do I deserve to be in the pain that comes along with hurting this person? It's absolutely insane, the things that we do. But with that being said, I got to end my rant. I got to say goodbye to all my brothers and sisters out there for the moment. Check us out on Discord, you know, and join us there. We're going to be playing some video games. I'm going to try Roblox eventually on there. And we'll go from there. You know, start simple, start small, and love your brothers and sisters, man. I'm telling you, it sounds impossible because there's so much anger and pain in this world that overwhelms us, but we come together one step at a time, giving thanks and slowly moving forward with gracious appreciation in our heart, and we become something more by tapping that like button in life. Tap it over and over again. Be appreciative, be loving, be caring, and tap the shit out of that thing. You know, give it the validation that it deserves. Give life the respect it deserves. Give the full spectrum and circle of life the respect and love that it deserves. Give thanks for the earth beneath your feet and the sky above your head in the four directions. You know, you do this on a daily basis, and the world will open up for you in a way that you'll be able to identify the open door that the God of your understanding is opening for you, and you'll be able to walk through it gracefully, doing the next right thing. And before you know it, this world is going to be flooded with kindness and love. I believe that without a doubt. We're going to bring back this sense of camaraderie, this sense of connection and communication that the powers that be are trying to divide us from. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I know that there's a lot going on out there today that separates us that shouldn't. And I strive to break that separation. I strive to come together with my brothers and sisters and become something more through my pain and anguish and through my misunderstanding and through my acceptance of this physical being and the fact that I do not know and I am not sure, but I will move forward and be adamant about what I am sure sure about. I'm sure that every act of love and kindness breeds another act of love and kindness. I'm positive of that. Al showed me that. Hawanase showed me that in his actions. He said all these beautiful things, but his actions in life determined the man he was, and the fact that he took people in and he cared for them. And he even told me, I remember one time Al telling me, I was so frustrated at all these people he'd help, and I'd want to hurt them, and he'd have to hold me back. And he was, Scott, you can't handle it like this. You can't be like this. I know you love me. You don't have to hurt this person. It's okay that they screwed me over. And he'd tell me it's okay because he'll help not 10 people and one person will actually take advantage of it. And that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? And it was hard for me to see that as a young man because I honored this man so much for taking me in and giving me the understanding that he gave me that I was willing to shed blood over people dishonoring him. But he didn't want that. That wouldn't have been honoring him. That would have been dishonoring him because that's not the kind and compassionate person he wants us to be. With that being said, I'm going to shut my mouth and move forward and take care of myself. I'm off like a herd of turtles, my friend. Join us tomorrow morning with all love and respect in our heart. Be that compassionate, loving human being that I know you have inside of you, and the next right thing will set you free without a doubt.